Hello, guys. Welcome, E3 Farmstead. Welcome, Day, Monty's in Motion. Welcome, Cosmic Cultivators. Hi, guys. How are you? So I am just filling in for Jan's spot because she is out with a family death, and so she is going to be out for 4 weeks. I don't think she's going to be posting videos or doing lives or anything. So if you guys, hello, Carpenter Self Reliance. Hello, Pepper of the Rusty Pepper. So if you guys have time, if you would run her playlist just to keep her ad revenue up while she's out, I think that would help her a lot. I also put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to come up on the panel. And also there's a link out there for her, for the GoFundMe account to help with her brother-in-law's burial. Now, her brother-in-law actually had two pretty small kids, I think ages 8 and 13. So that's pretty young to be losing your daddy. Can't imagine. That's awful. Awful, awful. Not good. Not good at all. So thank you guys for showing up. That's awesome. Okay. Thank you, Carpenter Self-Reliance. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I have Simply Jan going now. Earlier today, I had Cosmic Cultivators going in my dining room because I did a backyard homesteading video, and there's only 2 people who pointed out the funny thing I did on the video. Cosmic Cultivators was the first. And then this morning, another person noticed it, which is Ariel. I don't remember the rest of her channel name. It's like Ariel Viking something something. She's from Australia, so I don't know all of it, but I know her by Ariel. When I put Ariel in there, it comes up her channel, so my phone knows who she is. So that's what I got going on here.
Oop, I gotta fix my can
Camera?
you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I did something funny on my video, and I know sometimes people are playing the video while they're doing their chores and stuff, so they're not actually watching. But I know that Cosmic Cultivators was watching because they named the funny thing I did in the video. And then Ariel named it this morning. But that was cool. Yeah, I kept looking at the comments going, somebody's going to say something about the funny thing I did, but no. And I put it in there very purposefully in the exact spot, right smack in the middle of the video.
Which video was this?
Backyard homesteading, the one you were supposed to watch with the chickens.
I didn't get to see that yet.
Okay.
I'm still doing that.
You're down with your devices, right?
Yeah, spring cleaning for Christmas.
Oh, okay. I see. You getting ready for your decorating? Getting stuff ready in your house for decorating?
Yeah. I didn't make the white glove inspection, but I did pass otherwise.
Okay. I understand, Day. That's what I do. I do my chores and I listen to videos all day. Pretty much all day. Sometimes I'll get in a mood where I want to listen to music, so I'll put music on instead. But yep, I'm listening to people do stuff all day. What did I hear today? Oh, I heard they took down Bushcraft's video.
Which one?
Bushcraft Family. It was a video about Are You Prepared?
Yeah, and I didn't get to watch it. But
I didn't get to watch it either, but I saw Cosmic Cultivators. The only reason I knew the video existed is because I saw Cosmic Cultivators video WTF, and so I watched that, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what brought my attention to it. At least you got to watch the video. I didn't even get to see it. I mean, by Cosmic Cultivators, got to watch it, but they wouldn't let them like, dislike, or make a comment. It wouldn't let them do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just happened to be doing something. I saw yours come up, and then I saw Bushcraft Family on there, and I was like, "What is this about?"
Yeah,
That's the video I'm referring to. And then
they're not the
anyway,
only
I was
ones
gonna
that
talk to. I was gonna email him about it, and then I was having trouble. You know, I have a new phone, and I don't quite have everything set up on it yet, so. So I couldn't get an email over to Charles and Bushcraft Family, but I was just going to ask him some questions about it. I was just, let him vent or whatever. I'm sure that's got to be frustrating. There are some very weird things going on again in the world.
They aren't the only ones who took down that a video like that took down.
Who else?
A couple other preppers.
Oh, okay. Was it like, hello, Eric? Was it like Prepping 101 and Bigfoot and all those guys over there?
No, but speaking of Prepping 101, I haven't seen him lately for a while.
You mean on my live, or hello, Angela? Hello, Bent Genetics? He hasn't been on my live in a long time.
I'm not talking
He came on. Huh?
I'm not talking about being on your live. He hasn't been on, period, unless YouTube.
Well, this is it. He's on his backup channel. He has a channel and a backup channel. I think his backup channel is Prepping 101 in all caps. So you might, if that's something you want to listen to, I think he's doing all his stuff on the other one until his other channel gets cleared. He'll be on that other channel, which really stinks because he probably was making some pretty good money from YouTube on that other channel, because he had 30,000 subscribers on there.
He's got a few more than that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I don't really care. To me, it's about the person. It's not. I don't care if you have 12 subscribers or 30,000 subscribers. I treat everybody the same. But I do more shout outs for smaller channels or channels that have shouted me out, or sometimes just channels that I like. You never know. Walmart's got a bunch of clothes and stuff on sale now on clearance.
Really?
I went through there. I bought some new shorts for $5.
Oh, wow.
And some stretchy pants for like $3, and then a couple of tank tops for $2 each. Hello, How to Garden. So I went through the women's section and saw the clearance stuff and said, "Yeah, I gotta have that. I only bought 4 items, but it was cool. I was happy to be able to do it, clearance or not. Just to be able to spend a little bit of money is nice sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Be able to buy something besides just what you have to buy. So, Angela, I haven't seen you in here before. Do you have a YouTube channel, Angela? Or are you a supporter? If I have any moderators in here, you're more than welcome to put up links for anybody. Doesn't really look like I have any moderators. Like Monty's Emotion is a moderator, but she said she was only listening. So that means I need to make a new moderator.
You have me, yeah. You need to make another one besides me.
Yeah, but you're working. I mean, you're You're
Yeah,
on the panel. All right. I made a couple of new moderators, so type something and see if I turned you blue. Let's see if anybody types anything. So I put the GoFundMe account for Jan's family. They're needing money for burial, I believe. So it's right there, and the link is in there. It's also on my community page. So if you don't find it in here, you can also go to my community page. It's also on Simply Jan's community page. Hello, Mark Stiles. How are you? I'm at work. I can't do. Okay, that's fine. I understand. Hello, Homestead Aquarius. How are you? Huh. It's weird.
Hey, he's a mod.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I made another moderator. Anybody wants to type something? Whose link do you want? I wanted to see if we could find the one for Angela that's up there earlier. I don't know if she's a channel or a supporter or both, but I've never seen Mark Stiles either. So it looks like it's got an icon on his, though. So he's probably a channel.
Angela.
But when some people leave their face, I don't know if they're a channel or a supporter. So
and Angela Cayce. That's it.
Yeah. So I'm going to fill in for Simply Jan for the next, well, this week and then 3 more weeks. So she's going to be out of her lives for 4 weeks. So, and I think she does an hour, and then what time does Paffer go on? Do they go on 7 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Central? I think it's 8 p.m. Central, right?
I think it's right after she does.
But she only goes an hour. I think there's an hour in between where there's nobody, right?
I don't know.
I was just wondering if I needed to stay at an hour or if I could go longer. Because I don't think Paffer goes till 8, and then Yogi Hollow Farm goes at 8:30. And I've been staying at Paffer's for 30 minutes and then going over to Yogi Hollow Farm. So that's how I've been doing it lately. And Little Pete's Homestead hasn't gone live in a long time. I don't even know if he's still doing anything on his channel. Not sure. And John only goes live when he wants to or when he has something to say. So,
or when he's found a wild hare.
Found the wild hare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happens.
Howdy, Lois World.
We all get those wild hares sometimes. Do weird things.
I've been having quite a few.
Lurking here because I'm still working. Oh, hello, Cindy Squirrel. Oh, did you change your name? Cindy Squirrel of Modern Hill of Off-Grid Homestead. You did change your name. Yes, that's right. Yogi Hollow Farm isn't doing her live stream today. I did see a notice on that. But normally she goes at 8:30.
Hello, Yogi.
Hello, Farm and HVAC. How are you? Yep, Lori's at work. A couple of people are at work right now.
Hello,
I hope you get better internet next year to be able to do lives. Yes, I hope you get it too. Can't find anything on Mark Stiles or Angela Casey. I want to say Casey. I don't know if that's right or not. But welcome, Mark and Angela. Just welcome to the live. So anyway, I'm going to put the link out again, see if anybody else wants to come up. Not that you're not enough, Miss Pepper, because you are.
I'm more than enough.
I'm more than enough. That's right.
Right. You need a few extra just so that you can have a rest from me.
A little bumper, a bumper pad, or I don't know what you call
A
that.
little bit of R&R.
R&R. Oh, I hit something weird on my laptop and now it's doing something funny. That's probably not good. I can't see the chat. Oh, I've pulled up the weather. That's nice.
Isn't it though? Mm.
No, I did something weird on my computer. Oh, I got rid of it. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. I just bounce around all kinds of lives, see what all I can learn. Well, don't know how much you'll learn here. I started putting together my next Shed Wars video where I did a little update on each thing that's growing. And I don't normally do this, but now that I'm in Shed Wars, which is a gardening collaboration for you guys who don't know, where the strawberries and celery died off, I went ahead and planted. It's hot and rainy. Okay. It's just hot here. No rain. Anyway, where the strawberries and celery died off, I planted zinnias just to give the yard some pretty color again, because my sunflowers died. They're dead. So I've had to pull those out. And then where all my cilantro and radishes and carrots and all that, where I harvested all that, there was that one random tomato, and it's still growing. But, that's not very much in that planter. So I went ahead and planted a few more tomatoes. I'm like, it's Texas. I might have enough time to get it up again. So I thought I'd give it a try. I mean, it's not like I don't have a ton of seeds anyway. So the one thing that I'm doing this year that I've never done is when something stops growing, I put some more stuff in there because I want to be able to continue to harvest, right? So, and I kind of feel like that the world is going to go cuckoo cucaracha again, and that we're going to have to, maybe stock up a few things that we need. Hello, Recyclable Homestead. So keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. Bushcraft Family had his video pulled today. Just literally took it down for you guys who haven't heard. Rusty's been a grump. Really?
Yeah. He kind of mad at me. He's kind of mad at me because I won't sit down, and when I sit down, I fall asleep.
Yeah. They're telling me to plant carrots. Okay, I can plant more carrots. That's cool. I was very sad about my Indian corn because I had that one Indian corn that was left, okay, because some of them got messed up. And when I actually went to open it, there was two. The ants had been crawling in it and ate the corn. And it was really going to be just for ornamental. I just wanted to grow them. It was how to garden. It was a prepping video, asking people if they were prepared. So, guessing they didn't like the content of the video.
No,
and he's been really, really, yeah, everybody's getting nailed on YouTube. That's right. That's why I try to be particular about my words. Even when I'm telling you, I try to be particular about the words that I'm using, about stuff. Yeah. Oh. Hello.
Hey, Jane.
How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Good.
How's things over in sunny America at the moment?
Oh man, it's like 100 degrees here in Texas. She's in Texas as well. We just happen to both live in Texas.
Have a look at the background of my morning I've woken up to.
Oh, it looks kind of foggy. Is it cold there?
Yeah, it's probably about 40 degrees at the moment, so Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's very chilly, cold morning.
You got a new member,
Recyclable
Gail.
Homestead is a new member of my channel. Thank you, Recyclable Homestead. Thank you so much.
Okay, I can't read who's up here.
He's Balmer Steve, but it's Sweeney's Creek Farm, right?
Yes, I'm one half of Sweeney's Creek Farm.
Yep. They have a really nice place. They
I'm
were
glad
on Lala
you
Farms and on Ridge Life. I saw both of the interviews. So I feel like I know him, even though he may not feel like he knows me, but like I've seen his interviews. So I've been on seen him on panels and stuff. So, you know, I feel like I know him, but y'all have a really, really nice place.
Yeah, thank you. No, we catch up with you all over the different lives, Jan. So yeah, you've always been very positive and supportive of us, and we appreciate it. So I thought I'd jump on and say good day.
Thank you.
Well,
also show you what
I'm always glad, happy, thrilled to have somebody, to see somebody and talk to somebody from down under.
Yeah. I've learned the most about Australia since I've been on YouTube. I never knew as much as I know now.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very diverse country. It's people sort of look at the stereotypes, and it's very, very varied depending what part of the country you go to, and very, very different. So we go from everything from tropical lush rainforests to arid dry deserts.
I think it was Garwin from Jandera that showed a map of how big it was and how far apart all these different channels were. Because I think we were thinking you guys were closer together, but you're just like us. You're all spread out too.
If you take a map of Australia at right scale and put it on top of a map of the USA, we're about the same size.
Oh, really? Well, there you go.
So
that's how far apart you guys are.
Yeah, and we only have I can't remember this 3, 4, 6, 7 states and 2 territories. So our Western Australia
your states aren't as small as ours. Like we have 50, y'all only have 7 between all of you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Western Australia would cover most of your west coast. So it would go from what's up in the top left corner there? Is it Washington? Washington all the way down to New Mexico and and across. So yeah, Western Australia is a big state, but it's a lot of dry outback.
Yeah, y'all are in a very dry area where you have to actually bag your water. That's crazy.
Yeah. So what I thought I'd jump on and show you is what we. At the moment, we're just in the butt end of winter, so it's we're sort of hanging around the 40-degree Fahrenheit to 55, sometimes 60. But once we hit summer in a few months, we'll get up into the 100s, 105s, even up to about 115.
And he's got their temperatures are worse than ours.
So when does your spring start?
1st of September. So about 2.5 weeks. So which I'm really looking forward to, because September 1st is the start of snake season, so I'm getting pumped up.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I was at Walmart today, and I was getting out of the car, and I kind of like pulled through, and there was some cops by a truck and a couple of Walmart employees, and they were all just gathered around this truck, and I'm like, what is going on? Is it an accident? I'm like, do I want to park here this close to whatever or not? So I went in the store, and I asked the manager, I was like, what's going on in the parking lot? They're like, they're trying to get a snake out of a lady's truck. I'm like, maybe I should have parked a little farther away from that truck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the snake charmer over here, and I'm the one that practically threw out my shoulder to get away from a snake that was inside a building.
Unreal. Yeah, no, you got some really cool snakes over there. Yeah, so this
Yeah,
was
we
our
do.
project last weekend. So this is the start of our fruit orchard. So as I sort of wandered down, it's all been spaced out and organised. So I've got a few more. Trees to plant, and this was our first step, was getting the tractor with the scoop and scraping away the grass and everything on the top.
Hello, frugal farmer.
I've just had
I'm
a
thinking
phone
who.
call, and it always
Hello,
takes out
twin
my volume when
detectives.
it does it for some.
Oh, you got a phone call. I hate it when you get a phone call in the middle of taping a
See if I
video.
can fix it.
Isn't that the worst?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rusty's going to be 10 years old on their first day of summer.
10 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cat that's probably 13. I don't know exactly, but she's old. What kind of fruit trees did you get, Steve?
So just about one of everything. So that's a nice Mariposa plum. And yeah, even though we're still just on the edge of winter, we've had a couple of warm days, and a few of the trees are starting to bud out, which is really cool.
Ooh, I see that.
So we've got a Tahitian lime, we've got a Eureka and a Lisbon lemon. We've got almond, apricot, peach. We've got pear tree and apple tree coming. Nectarine, quince, which is one of my favourites. Almond tree, which we're going to see how that goes. They're very water thirsty, the old almond tree, but we'll give it a crack. Yeah. Yeah, here's the quince tree. So the quince tree's really started to leaf up already. Yeah. My dearly loved grandmother used to make the most awesome quince jelly. Sorry. So what we get? So Granny Smith apple. So good one for the old apple pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice tree.
And yeah. This one's a really cool one. This is an Anzac peach. So these were released in 1915, which was, and it was then named Anzac, which stands for the Australian New Zealand Army Corps. So we have Anzac Day on April 25th, which is where we commemorate our returned servicemen. And Anzac, or the Anzacs, landed at Gallipoli in World War I and were basically massacred on the beaches as they tried to take the Turkish trenches, and sort of became a symbol of our newly formed country and national pride. So that peach was released at the same time, so it got the name Anzac peach. It's a beautiful peach.
That's cool.
And
Ooh,
there's our
Hello, Joe.
and the old
Hello,
almond
Joe
tree.
Serrano.
He's gone berserk.
I would love to have a almond tree. Hello, Abby. Abby's Life on the Farm. Very pretty property.
Yeah, it's nice. So looking back to the house.
Hey, what time is it where you're at?
It's 9:30 in the morning, Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Yeah. So I think for the east coast of America, you add 2 hours and then flip it. So if it's 7:30 in the morning there, add 2 hours to 9:30 and then flip it 12. So make it go from day to morning.
I'm sorry, I hardly heard anything that you said because you were buffering for a while. You and Gail both.
What? I was not buffering.
You too? At least
he said, add 2 hours to the time and then 12, and then that's the time it is there. I think is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, roughly, depending on what time zone you're in.
So it's 6:30 here. We add 2 to that. That's 8:30. Then we add 12. We'd make it 8:30 at night. No, 8:30 in the morning.
That's right. But you're probably that's for the East Coast. So you're probably central. So you'd have to add 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
that makes more sense. I mean, you've explained it better than anyone else on how to figure the time. So
Exactly.
yes,
So we add
you
3.
dumbed it down enough that even a Texan could understand it.
Yeah, we about
Woo!
redneck as it could come.
That's
Um,
right.
okay. I like how I explained it. We add 3 hours to our personal time, and then
and then
at 12.
flip AM to PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could do that.
Took me a while to work
Even
it
I
out
could do
too.
that math. Woohoo!
Yeah. So it's 9:30 a.m. your time.
Spot on.
Cool.
I did something right. Yeah.
It's lovely when maths works out.
That's cool.
So this is the back 15-acre paddock that we have up here. So we've got the property split in two. We've got 5 acres at the front with the house, and that'll have the eventually the high tunnel and the garden beds and fruit orchard. And then we've got 15 acres out the back, which will be set up with rotational grazing with our cows, chickens, and pigs eventually.
Since your area where you're at is so much drought all the time. Hello, Andale Homestead. What kind of things do you grow best in your area because of the drought? Like what kind of things do you plant in your garden that you don't think need lots of water?
Yeah, look, it's changed a lot over the years. We still have reasonably good access to water. As far as we've actually got like what we call a standpipe. So it's a big pipe comes out of the ground. I can take my water tanker there and fill up. So I'm still going to be able to access. You can probably hear all the roosters going off and the chickens there at the moment. Mm-hmm. But yeah, look, you just have to be mindful of what you're going to plant. This area used to grow a lot of tomatoes a long time ago. That tomato industry has basically disappeared around this town as the climate and the weather patterns have changed. So we don't, you can still grow tomatoes here, but it's not viable as a commercial property at the moment. So we're going to grow what we need to for our farm. So it'll be based around good fruit harvest and vegetable harvest. So it's probably not going to stop us. You just got to be inventive as to how you deal with it and dealing with the water.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of us need to do is learn how to be inventive. I mean, most of us anymore don't have access to the big pieces of property to have much of a garden, but we still need groceries year round. And so we got to adapt to growing our own because the big box store is really messing up. I mean, whoever's taking care of those canned goods, that's like the big farmers. They're not really big farmers. They do strange stuff to the food.
Yeah, there's a lot of developments in agricultural technology that can be a little bit distressing when you sort of look into it. So the more you can do yourself, the better off you are, I reckon.
Yeah, the more you do yourself, the less there is of all this added stuff that the bigger companies do.
Yeah. All right, I've found my other girlfriend. She's been out the back here having something to eat.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Prue.
Little cow.
Hello, Prue.
How cute.
What's her name?
Hello, Prue.
She's cute.
What you doing, Prue?
What's her name?
Don't you, Prue? Don't you put your head down at me. No headbutting. Be nice to me on live YouTube, please. Oh, good girl.
I'm a sucker for the animals.
I know, she's so cute. I've never been close to a little calf like that in person before. That would be so cool.
She's not very little.
No, she's about
Is she like a teenager?
No, she's a fully grown adult. She's had 3 calves, I think.
Oh,
So
okay. She's a mama.
yeah. So this breed's called a Murray Grey, and we really like them because they've got a really placid nature. But they also, you're not wrong, Jan. They're a small breed. Or sorry, they're a medium breed, so they don't get overly big. So she's probably 600 kilos, which is, I don't know, I can't do that.
I
I
guess
can't
from
convert.
the angle, she looked more like a little calf. Hello, Granny
Yeah.
Moreno. Now I can see she's bigger.
Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, don't you butt your head at me. And that over the back there mooing, if I don't know if you can hear him, hear her, that's Gretel. That's the other, well, that's the alpha female.
How many do you have? Just the two?
We've got 8 at the moment.
8.
So this is Ulysses. So he's a steer. He's going to end up in a freezer somewhere, aren't you, mate? Going to have a good life, and then
He's backing up as you're saying that.
Yeah.
Freezer, back up.
Yeah, he's also walking towards them as he's saying freezer camp.
This is Uni or Unicorn, also known as Udini because she's very good at escaping.
Houdini.
This is Tuesday. Tuesday is Gretel's daughter over there, so we're keeping her as a breeder. And sometimes I can get close to her, but nah, stuff you, she says.
Not today. Not today.
Not today.
Not with that scary camera in your hand.
She's looking over her shoulder at you like to say, hey, you think so?
And this is Resi, our bull. And you can see they're a polled breed. They don't have horns. And I was a bit worried about him to start off with. I thought he's a bit underdone, but he's really developed really well. He's got a really good nature.
Hi, Paula.
Usually. I'm just going to back off. I'm down around annoying him when he's eating, and that's when he tends to get a bit cranky. So he's probably the most trustworthy bull I've ever been around, but I still don't trust him 100%. So you just got to be mindful of them if they're still an animal.
When they're that big, you got to be mindful.
Yeah. And look, the Murray Grey bulls are good because they only get to, 800 kilos to 1,200. So around about the ton. So they're not quite as big as some of the other breeds, but they'll still ruin your afternoon if you let them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And this is Jennifer. This is the old girl.
Jennifer?
Yeah, you're beautiful, Mum.
She's the granny of them all?
Yeah, so when we got Jennifer originally, she came with a calf at foot, and she was also joined. And the calf was a bull that we were going to keep. His name was Jethro. And Jethro turned out to be a right mongrel. So Jethro went.
Needless to say, he had to become a steer.
Yeah, no, it was by the time we realised he didn't quite have the temperament to suit our small farm here, it was too late to steer him. So we actually swapped him back to the lady that we bought him off, and we got Resi. So in the deal, so we did a sort of a pretty well straight swap, which worked out well because we got new genetics in, and we got a much more timid bull.
Yeah.
But nearly time for Resi to go as well. We're boxed into a corner with his genetics as well, so we've got to get a new bull in or look at AI. But don't think we're quite ready to go down the AI path just yet.
Joe Serrano said, now I remember Sweeney's. Either he was on a live stream with John or another live stream with you, Gail. Cool dude. I don't know. You've been up on my live one other time, haven't you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah. I tried to jump on a few here and there.
Else's, maybe we were both on Darren's or something one time or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I was on Darren's, but it's been a while.
I was on with Charlie and Brandy from Bushcraft Homestead last Saturday morning. And I went to showing something in my woodpile and caught me foot on the gum tree that was laying on the ground and did a face plant straight into the dirt.
Ooh.
on live YouTube. Everyone thought it was fantastic.
On live YouTube? No.
Yeah.
That's
Went down like a
awesome.
stack of potatoes.
I was doing a live the other day for my coupon channel, and there wasn't that many people on there. And I had my sticker board right here behind me, propped up behind me, and I hit it somehow, and I conked myself in the back of the head. But I don't think there was anybody in there to see it. But anybody that watched the replay would see me hitting myself in the head with that sticker board. Yeah,
I was there when
it
that
is
happened.
traveling.
I had clicked on it and I stayed quiet because I was doing stuff, you know. But I wish I could have gotten close, you know, back up to the computer when that happened. I had something to say, you know me.
Yeah, I was on Lala's farm live. I was just chatting and mentioned that I did a face plant on live YouTube, and so young Rick went and found it and shared it on the live on.
Didn't he?
And then everyone had another laugh. So I was really pleased to have provided so much entertainment to people all around the world.
Oh wow! Thank you, Andale. That's awesome.
One resource that we do have here is we've got. I'll get the camera the other way around. It's too hard to do it on the. So where the cows come in and rut around, and then you've got
Hello, Chicken Johnny.
This is the problem I've got. You can see here I've got a layer of really loose topsoil.
Yeah.
And then once I get down below that, straight onto clay and hard, really valueless sort of ground. So it's good for trees to get down into to set their roots. But it's very prone to erosion, and needs a fair bit of work on it. But when I set my garden beds up, I'm going to be able to come and collect a fair amount of fairly good soil. It's got pretty good organic material in it.
Yeah, the cow manure.
Yeah, there's cow manure, and there's a lot of eucalyptus trees are great because they drop their leaves all year round. So it's constantly, and you can see them here, it's constantly dropping eucalyptus leaves down, which break down. So,
you have quite a few koalas on your farm?
Koalas are very rare in this area of where I live in Bendigo. We get a lot of kangaroos. A koala is a very rare sight around just this particular part of central Bendigo, central Victoria.
I learned that on Rich Life that there aren't koalas everywhere there, only certain areas, and also kangaroos. There aren't kangaroos everywhere either. When I lived in Rhode Island, they assumed that everybody in Texas rides around on their horse and lives in the country.
Yeah.
I'm like, there are cities here too. It's not just all country. Because I was from Abilene, which is a town of 150,000 people. So that's, I mean, compared to where I live now, which is 5,000 people, that's pretty good sized city.
But 30 years ago, if you had eucalyptus on your farm, you had a few koala because that's their principal diet.
Yeah. And look, they are in the area. They're just not a very predominant animal here, simply because we're an old gold mining town from 150 years ago. And during that time, basically the entire forest in this area was decimated as it was cut down for fuel and grazing in the mine shafts. So the koala population was basically devastated in this area as part of it. And so you do get them sort of transiently coming past, but there's the sections of native forest that we have left around here. They're certainly there, but as I said, it's not a huge population, and they're very reliant on gum trees because that's as you said, that's basically the only thing they eat. It's also part of the reason why they're so inactive and sleepy and dozy, because they're constantly eating eucalyptus oil, which is toxic, so their body has to digest it. But we get a lot of kangaroos. We get echidnas. There's wombats in this area. So So we get a lot of native animals, but yeah. Actually, my son was coming home from going home down in the south of my state during the week, and he came around a bend, and here was this great big koala sitting in the middle of the road. So he slammed on his brake so he didn't hit it, and the car behind him couldn't stop in time and hit him in the rear end. So he's lost his car at the moment.
Oh no! So that's
But
like
anyway.
deer around here. You know, in the winter time at night, you have to be real careful.
Oh yeah.
Even deer in the road here in Texas, it's very predominant. I don't know about other places, but you know, instead of having a deer cam like we do in the South, you guys should have like kangaroo cam or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
instead of trail cam of deer, y'all should have one of the kangaroos. That'd be kind of cool. I watched my Aussie Garden Daz's video of the fast food hamburger that he had. That they put beet on it.
Oh yes, yeah, no.
Which I figured out they call beetroot there. Hello, Hedgehog's Homestead. Beetroot. He put some beetroot on. They put beets on it, and what was the other thing they put on it that was rare? There was another thing they put on it that was rare that he didn't eat. What was it?
Pineapple.
Yeah, he did talk about the pineapple because I remember. I think Mackenzie Lindstrom was quoting him about the pineapple. Yep. Pineapple and beets on your hamburger.
Yep.
That's different.
When the fire happened last year, were you anywhere near it?
No, we were probably a good 100 miles away from the closest bushfire, but certainly very badly affected my state. Yeah, we lost a lot of native animals and a lot of bushland.
I was wondering, I was concerned how the animals were doing. I knew people were doing great because, I mean, I could get updates. I had TV at the time. I could get updates on what was going on, but there was very few any reports about the animals. And I'm glad the Australia Zoo made it through that.
Yeah. Well, the Australia Zoo's in Queensland, which is a long way to the north, so they have bushfires up there as well, and we're impacted. But the majority of them were down here in Victoria and South Australia and New South Wales. We lost estimates somewhere between 1.5 and 3 billion animals during those bushfires.
Wow, that's a lot of animals.
It is. Yeah. I pray you guys don't get any more of those fires. You can't. Yeah. Australia can't afford to lose those animals.
Yeah.
It looks foggy there right now. It looks like there's a haze in the air.
I don't know if you can see up in that tree right in front of me there. Oh, there's a couple of birds flying around. You might have just heard them squawking. Oh, here they come. Here they come in. So these are one of my favourite Australian animals. These are just gorgeous, these guys. These are sulphur-crested cockatoos.
Oh, and cockatoos.
Yeah. And it looks like there might be a few corellas with them as well. So they're a sort of a related bird. And they're a local parrot. Got a big, strong beak. Australians have had sulphur-crested cockatoos as pets ever since we've been here, and you can teach them to talk and do all sorts of things. They're just a beautiful. They can live for over 100 years.
Wow, and they're wild too, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can hear them
for a long time.
Yeah, but they're not very popular with farmers sometimes because they have this bad habit being cockatoos. They like to chew things, so they tend to do nasty things like landing on people's grapevines and walking along and snipping off all the buds of grapes and dropping them on the ground and chewing on things. And so but I just love them. I just reckon they're great birds. We used to have a pet one called Joe, and Joe had a very large vocabulary which included a number of very fine Australian swear words.
Oh, nice.
And he'd go through them all. He'd say hello, and he'd tell you were pretty, and then he'd tell you to go forth and multiply.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, boy.
But
That's funny.
he actually used to belong to my grandmother before she passed away, and my granddad's name was Frank. And you'd be inside and you'd hear this cockatoo out the back going, Frank, Frank, which he learned off my grandmum. Yeah, no, they're a great bird.
Yell at him, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, unfortunately, this isn't getting my work done because the work day is just about to start. So I've got a long list of things to do today. I've got fence posts to dig and trees to plant and rubbish to pick up. And
Thank you for showing us your property. It's nice.
Oh, look, we always like to jump on and say hello to our friends overseas and sort of show some of the updates.
Your lifestyle that's totally different from ours.
Yeah, I enjoy
just the weird things like showing us what your fast food looks like. You don't think that's very interesting, but I was really intrigued by that video. I mean, I didn't have it to the side while I was doing chores. I was watching it. I really wanted to know what was on that burger. I was like, what is going to be on this thing that's weird? There's going to be something, you know. And the beet, of course, is the weird part for me. The pineapple I could handle. I don't know what the beet. But anyway.
Yeah, well, look, Terry from City Girl Country Heart, I was telling her about it, and she gave it a try just on a cheeseburger, and she's addicted to it now. She loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
I should do that. I should get it. I should do that. That would be cool.
So yeah, a traditional fish and chip shop hamburger, like you'd go in and order one with a lot. So you know, it'll have a patty, it'll have cheese, it'll have really cooked onions. We don't generally tend to put raw onions on our burgers, which is sort of sort of the American way of having them.
Oh, you know what? I would prefer them grilled, actually.
I do too.
Because they don't bother your acid reflux so much. They don't, repeat, and they're not all crunchy. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah. Well, when I make a hamburger here, the first thing that goes on the grill is the onions, because I want them to cook down and basically caramelize by the time the cooking, way before the patty.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then cheese, tomato, lettuce, and of course, the beetroot or pickled beet. Nice big slice in the middle, and yeah, it's great.
I have to try that.
Yeah.
You guys use beets, and we use pickles.
Yeah, well, see, I actually
guess that would be the replacement, right? The pickles, yeah.
I'm very partial to the pickles as well. So I've actually found a brand over here that very much tastes like the Scottish restaurant pickles, which I really like. So they go on my hamburger, but that would definitely be a minority action in Australia. They're not a traditional bit in our hamburgers, but yeah, I love them. Cool. I'll often throw in jalapenos as well.
It's cool how we have some things that are the same and some things that are totally different. Like the basics of the hamburger's the same. Just some of the sides are different, or maybe the bun a little bit too. But yeah, that's cool.
Well, one of my favorite sayings is it's the similarities that bring us together, and it's the differences that make us individuals.
Yeah, I think that's what makes you interesting. Your accent, the things that you say and do, and experience are different from our things, even though we do have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I've really got to censor myself when I come onto, well, not censor, but just be mindful of when I come onto an American Live, because I have to get my Ocker or my Australian language switch and sort of turn it down a bit, because
there's more. There's more. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I don't slow down.
I love it. I love your accent. I love all of it.
I don't slow down my redneck talk now. And I don't expect you to slow down your Aussie.
No, it's real. It's real.
Yeah, he's the Aussie version of a redneck.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a few slang words, and we use rhyming slang a bit if you're sort of into that sort of thing as well, which I am a bit. So yeah, I just have to be mindful of using some of the words that are not generally known. And the Australian vernacular has also changed over time. So
every once in a while I'll be on Silhouette Park Farm, and they'll say something really fast or something. Like they were talking about chicken turkeys. I don't know what they were talking about. They were going so fast. I was like, what? And I'm typing something question mark. I'm like, what are they talking about? That's not the first live. I mean, also I've not had coffee when I'm listening to their live, so my brain's not fully processing. So I'm just sitting there going, what are they talking about? So sometimes I have to ask. One time they were talking about some kind of pastry. I didn't know what they were talking about. And just different things. I'm like, what is that?
Those were people from England, right? They talk quick. They have their own slang, and they're really funny.
Yeah, I mean the origins of Australian English, comes from our convict past. So we had fairly low socioeconomic people that sort of came out here initially, and and then we had farmers and squatters, and so we've got a whole different raft of different people that came out and
melting pot of different things.
Yeah, indeed. So but like and as I said, the language has changed a lot. So even since World War I around that time, and but people like Adam and I, we're still a bit bushy, and we tend to still hang on to a few of those old sayings.
So over there, all your accents sound different from each other, right?
Nah, not really. It's very hard to pick where someone comes from their accent in Australia.
How about ours? Do our accents sound different to you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was thinking it was just me, but like I know I don't sound anything like John at Will and Grow with that
Oh, thank goodness you
accent. Or, just everybody. North Carolina's different. South Carolina. I mean, all these places are totally are totally different with our accents. I'm like, surely we don't sound the same, because I know I talk totally different than they do. Because I lived in Rhode Island for a while, in New England, where John lives. I lived over in that area, and I could not understand what they were saying until I got used to it.
There's a lot of difference in Australia.
Not in Australia.
Like if you met someone, you wouldn't know if they were from Queensland, North or South.
No,
it's just.
But we can definitely tell when someone comes from.
I wonder how we did that. How did we adapt our little accents?
Oh, look, I think it just comes back to
or what?
I think it comes back to the people that settled in your area, and like America was settled in different phases, with the Midwest and the West and Eastern area. So it all harks back to the language vernaculars that came in at the time, I think. But Australia is very homogenous with its accent. But there's certain words that people use, and when they use a certain word, I can tell they come from Western Australia or South Australia. But
from a different little. So it's just a little subtle things, not the whole entire accent that you can hear.
And we also invaded the country all at once, didn't we?
Yeah.
Bushcraft just came in.
But we can definitely tell when someone comes from Boston or
Massachusetts
or Texas,
and a Texan sounds very different to someone from Florida. So
hi, I'm Gail from Texas. Yeah.
It's often hard to sort of pinpoint the exact state, but we get a bit of an idea.
And I can
Bushcraft, Charles. Hi, Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener.
Hi, Adrian.
Short.
No.
It looks like your hair's bouncing in the background, like your bun is bouncing.
It's I've woken up this morning. I'm not going to wash it because we're digging holes and going to get dirty. So
that's what I do when I'm doing housework around the house. My hair is in a ponytail. I'm dirty. I have no makeup on. I'm not trying to look pretty. I said I get more work done. Oh, cute dog. I get more work done when I'm not all fixed up. Bulldog? So when I'm being business, it's when I'm not fixed up.
Is that
I don't care how beautiful I am, because no one's going to see me except for all these people.
Except for all these people on this live right now. Yes.
And we're across the Pacific, so you ain't got to worry about us.
across the big ditch.
Yeah.
Across the very big ditch. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, yeah. To answer your question, yeah, it's a French bulldog. Her name's Shadow.
Shadow?
Cute.
Yeah,
She's cute.
yeah, she is. Absolutely sport rotten.
So she loves to cuddle.
Oh, absolutely. Ain't your puppy?
Oh my goodness.
Cute.
She doesn't stay with us though. She's not much of a shadow. She just tends to run. Hence the reason she's on a lead.
When,
Hi,
when the house
Geraldine.
is...
Hi, Jandera. How are you?
Hey, Jandera.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Jen,
Yeah,
you got
when
a number up here.
when we were building the house, I was out here with her, and she was just in the house running free. And I said to the electrician who was working, I said, just be careful of the door. Don't let the dog out. And about 20 minutes later, I came out and one of the doors was open. I said to the electrician, have you seen that dog? And he went, no. And we looked around and she was sniffing around my car in the middle of the paddock. And I said, oh, great. So I sort of walked over and I said, Shadow, come here. And she looked at me and gave me this look as if to say, yeah, ain't happening, Dad. And she took off as fast as she could.
She's
So,
a little rebel.
Yeah.
Well, let me be free.
Yeah, I've shown all the fruit trees and a few buds that are coming on. So, yeah, we've got a few more trees to get in the ground, and we're going to start digging some post holes to get the fence up because
Where did this come from?
yeah, it's been very foggy.
The fog, yeah.
We've got to set up about an 8-foot fence in total just to discourage the kangaroos from coming in and eating during the summer. So they're not a problem at the moment because there's plenty of feed around for them, but in the summer when it all dies back, these trees are going to be one of the few green things around, so we don't want them coming in and destroying them.
Bushcraft Family, if you want to come up and talk about what happened to you earlier today, you're welcome to.
All right, well, we might get going, Jan.
Thank you for stopping by, guys, and showing us your property.
Yeah, well, I saw you went live just at the sort of the time we're sort of up and about, and I thought, no, we haven't been on Jan's live for a while, so I'll jump on and say good day.
Jan is out with a death in the family, so I'm taking her spot for a few weeks while she's out, just to keep her seat warm for her for a little bit.
Yeah, no, thanks, Gail. It's been really good. So yeah, we enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I enjoyed the tour around your little household.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I said when it all opens up and people are able to start travelling, we're hoping that a few of our American homesteader friends will come out and cuddle the cows with us as well. So
that would be cool. That would be awesome. The more and more I see of it, the more I do want to go out there and look at it. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Very interested. Very cool.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Catch you on.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on.
God bless you guys.
You too. Bye.
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 So it is 10 p.m. over there.
No, it's not. It's
10
a.m. 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. That's right. It's p.m. here.
All right.
Hello.
The man of the hour, the man of controversy. Wow. I didn't get to see the video. You'll have to email me what the basic concept of the video was.
Yeah, I won't talk about it.
No, we don't want to talk about it because
it was
that would just
get
my
bad.
life taken down. I basically know the basic idea, but from looking at the title,
It wasn't these things. I didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm lucky they only just took deleted the video.
Yeah, it didn't give you a strike or anything.
But then it's usually a few days after that when you start seeing other videos get flagged. So hopefully not.
When they look for one, they'll look for another one.
Yeah.
My bug out bag video did pretty well.
Yeah.
For my channel, it did well. I think I'm going to do an update on it when I get the other items I want to add to it. Since that one did so well.
Yogi, I can't appeal it. They deleted it. You can't appeal something that's not there. Because usually if they give you a flag or make it to where it's not monetized, then you can actually appeal it. But when they completely take it away, it's gone. And that's kind of worse than getting a strike.
Yeah. Man, did it make you mad? Were you mad?
Well, I didn't even know about it. And then I got on to check my comments and stuff, and I had comments, but when I go to reply to them, they weren't there. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I went to the control panel, and it was gone. And then,
Did you watch Cosmic Cultivator's video about it?
oh no, I just got home just a little bit
The
ago.
title was WTF. So that's the only reason I knew about it, was because of their video.
Yeah, I
It wouldn't
posted
let
on.
them hit thumbs up, thumbs down, or make a comment. It wouldn't let them do anything. On the video.
I went and posted telling everybody sorry for no video today, and then I said I'm just going to put up another one talking about the same stuff, but not the bad stuff, kind of. Basically, it's when all the food's gone from the big cities, the bad people come.
Oh yeah.
To the little cities.
Yeah. You're going to script out what you're going to say.
Yeah, but I didn't talk about it or anything on the other video, and it's still up.
Yeah, that's very scary and very possibly a reality.
And it's everybody's has told me how come you haven't got any strikes or videos
Because you're watching your wording.
And I said, well, I actually have, like trying to figure a way around it. When people are mean to people online, I can't say the word, but it's cyber and mean people. That got I got a strike for that, which no idea why. And they still would never tell me.
You're not even allowed to use that word. That word didn't even have anything to do with that.
And it was a good video. I was trying to get people to
just think about it, be prepared.
Well, there was somebody that I'm afraid to say anything. Took her own. She died by herself, and I was trying to give for her family. There's a GoFund and everything, and I was trying to get people to go there and stuff like that, and just talking about it. And the thing is, other people said the exact same thing that I said, and theirs were fine. It's just weird how one time the bot will pick something up and sometimes it won't.
Not.
They're not as important as you are, Bushcraft.
I don't know about that. They had a lot more views.
It's almost like one time you say something on your video, it's like a criminal. Once you've committed a crime, the cops are every time you get pulled over, they just assume you've done something wrong, even if you haven't. So maybe it's the same thing. They're assuming because in the past you've done something that in the future you're doing something. So that's why some people maybe get away with it a little bit because they don't do it very much. But other people, they're like, it's like now you're on a list. They're watching everything you do.
Yeah, like Wednesday's video, I said all the words that you're not supposed to say and all that stuff, and it's fine. Nothing happened to the video or me or anything. Because I was shocked. Was
that the one about food shortages?
No, it was the thing in the arm. talking
yeah,
about it because in September, was it 13th or 14th?
I didn't watch that one because I was.
It's
I don't know. I guess I don't want to deal with the reality that they're going to make people get it. So
yeah, a lot of places is
I
going to
didn't
get
click on that
mandatory.
one on purpose because I was like, ooh, I don't want to think about that. Ooh, I don't know why that one bothers me, but it does.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody reported it. It wasn't up very long, maybe an hour or two.
Uh-huh.
And because I still have all the comments, but I can't do nothing with them. There's like a ton of.
Did they take that video down too?
No, not Wednesday's video. It was fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just today's video.
Hmm.
And the thing is, I've been getting a lot of flack because I support military and police and all that stuff. And I say that on Friday's videos, and I've got people saying, well, you used to have a sub, but I'm not subbing to you anymore because you believe in this and that. And it's like, well, bye.
Yeah. Well,
They didn't hurt your
I mean,
feelings,
if you call the cops because someone's breaking into your house, do you not want them to come? I mean, that's like my thought.
It's not it just like there could be bad people in the online checkers, but you just don't. There's bad people in every profession.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's like there's bad people on just certain sports. They're really bad or something, but you don't stop watching them or stuff. It's just
Yeah.
let's say
Sometimes people get mad. Oh, you listen to so and so's music because they did this, and I'm like, I'm listening to the music.
mm-hmm.
I like the songs. I don't condone their actions.
Yeah.
Same with movie stars. If I only watched movies or things of people that have good moral character, I think I would be very limited on what I could watch.
Just like you go to the store now. My son was asking me, he said, who's Ben? And I said, because we're looking at the rice. And I said, it used to be Uncle Ben's, and there used to be a picture of a guy on there. And it's why did they take it off? And I said, because they think it's inappropriate.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. The same thing with the pancake cereal.
Yeah. And the thing is, he actually made that stuff, and it's still inappropriate.
That was his face. He was endorsing his own product. Like
yeah.
Gail, we have a Gail thing, and we put the Gail out. Oh, Bushcraft, did I send you a sticker?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna.
I was starting to go. Didn't I send him a sticker? I think I sent him.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. You can't see it because it's holographic. Oh, your green screen.
Green screen, yeah. Oh.
I only got like a little sample pack of those, but since you're the one that designed it, I think you deserve to have one for sure. So anyway, I just tried that little hologram one, and Jan thought it was really cool. Oh, Jan's GoFundMe account for her husband's family to help with the burial, it is in the chat. I have it in there. So I would go back and put it up, but I'd probably mess something up. Well, maybe I can do it again. Charles can talk while I try to put it in again.
Oh, okay.
You know he's got something to say.
Everything's
definitely. I gotta go check something. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna leave me here by myself?
By yourself. You won't be by yourself.
I'm still here. I'm just trying to get this link here.
Yeah, the one stream the one stream I did do. Well, I've done like 3 streams, but the one I did in, I guess, the main time, I actually got flagged for that because of what somebody said in chat. So a lot of times you have to
Hello,
watch
Ariel.
what people
Welcome
say.
to the live. Hello, Wendy Hardneck Farms. If I have a moderator in here, Robert or Lori or Adrian, whoever I have in here, will y'all go to Jan's community page and find that GoFundMe account and put it in here for me. You have to go to the read more section, and it's at the very end. I tried to do it, but I was messing my phone up. I have a new phone and I haven't quite figured it out yet, but it does have more memory. So yay.
You can
And then
record
right around
longer
that time,
videos.
I fried my laptop cord right around the.
How'd you do that?
Like, here I was. My phone's messed up. I can't post very long videos. I fried my laptop cord, so I can't do my lives. And I'm like, I'm just like destined for non-greatness. But
E3, yeah, they
loaned one to me until I can get the one in the mail. I'm going to get a battery and a cord for my laptop, and I got a brand new phone. So, and it has a lot more memory. Not probably as much memory as other people, but still at least long enough I can try to make longer videos. So that's why I was able to make a 12-minute video and a 10-minute video. Yay! Somebody told me that I needed to do 3 10-minute videos a week.
Well, at least they have to be 8.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've heard 8 too. Some people say 8, some people say 10. So I don't know. What are you doing, Kat?
8 is the cutoff for anything under 8. Because usually for videos, default is that 8 minutes they'll play an ad, or an ad will pop up somewhere. Unless you said it.
Videos are naturally long.
Unless you said it differently.
I have a hard time with long. I mean, yeah. I'm glad I'm able. I got 2 out this week. I got my lasagna video was 12 minutes, and my chicken video was 10 minutes. And then but I just got my phone this week. So hopefully next week, my goal is to try to do 3 10-minute videos. We'll see if or at least 3 8-minute videos, like you're saying. So we'll see what happens. That's my goal. Have you heard anything new about the shorts?
They're still improving them.
I heard now they have that new beta test on the shorts thing now, where you go on there and hit the plus and you pick your music or whatever, and it's only like 15 seconds long.
Yeah,
I started playing around with that.
It's pretty much like TikTok.
Yeah, so that the beta just means test, right?
Yeah, it's you're testing out the bugs and stuff, and then if you find a bug in it, then you report it. Things like that.
Well, I had one video I was trying to do with music, and I could never get that particular song. So then I went and changed the song, and then it worked. I was like, are you serious right now? Anyway.
It might be in your area.
Maybe.
That you can't play that song.
Maybe.
Or in a zone. Because they have different license in different areas. I don't know why, but yeah.
That's weird. Yeah. Oh, well, that's weird. That's odd.
If your channel is not for adults, and the song is for adults, you can't play it. Things like that.
Well, this is the thing. The song I was trying to play was actually a religious song, but the song it would let me play is a Beach Boys song. I was like, what? Anyway.
Yeah, I liked your chicken video.
Thank you. Did you see the funny part in it?
The dancing, yeah.
Most people didn't even see that. I was like right smack in the middle of the video. And most people didn't even say anything. I'm like, Cosmic Cultivators pointed it out, and Ariel pointed it out. I'm like, here I'm trying to do comedy, and you guys aren't even listening to me or watching me. And I was just in the kitchen. I was going to do the thing where I don't know. I couldn't get that right. I did a few versions of it, and I picked the best one out of the 4 or 5 that I did. So that was my attempt at comedy. Huh?
If you have a green screen, you can get a chicken outfit. Make yourself look like a chicken.
Yeah.
That'd have been funny going across the screen.
Oh, I know. I know. Yeah. You need to live closer so you can give me a lesson. I can be like, okay, Mr. Teach, this week I want to learn da 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 da. I thought about asking like sometime if we could go on the like a live panel, like I did this with Lori, and she would go on and like teach me or like guide me through something where she could see what I was doing at the same time. That's actually how we did the banner for the for this channel. Is she was guiding me. I didn't do that by myself. It was my design, it was my vision, but she was guiding me through it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you need to hit this, and she could see what I was doing. So I thought, well, maybe he could teach me something like that. Like I want to do the OBS, but when my husband put it on my laptop, it like took over the laptop, and it wouldn't let me choose between using it and not using it. It just wanted me to use it. And I was like, don't be so controlling. Sometimes I want to use you, and sometimes I don't. You're not always going to be in my life. I'm sorry. But anyway, it made me mad, so I took it off.
Well, usually all the programs like that, I always disable when they start up and stuff, so they're not running.
Yeah, so like if you're just doing this regular StreamYard like this, I don't want to use the OBS. The OBS is what I wanted to use like when I'm doing like a shout out or like I just started kind of doing like a couple of little small tutorials. Like I did one to teach people how to do feature channels. And I thought, I'm not smart enough to teach anybody anything. But Chris's Clevercraft said he followed my tutorial and he set up his feature channels by following what I said. So I was like, oh, I taught somebody something. Look at there.
That worked.
And I went and looked at it, and he has it all fancy with all these little sections and everything. I'm like, wow, very cool.
It used to be different. It used to be on the side, and you could only do like 5. And then you'd have to click on the link at the top, and it would show all of them.
Yeah.
So it's
I switch mine around, but a lot of times I'll leave a specific channel there. Like if it's a channel I'm trying to help, like right now I have E3 Farmstead on there. I had Indiana Backyard Gardener for a while. I have you on there, like for helping me with my logo and banner and stuff. So I have yours up on there. Try it like a thank you kind of thing. So
yeah,
but I switch it around, and I think it's a good feature. I think people should use it, kind of like a shout out where
yeah, I was thinking about doing it because you can add more than one. I was thinking about adding one, and then
I like the way Chris's Clevercraft did his in sections.
Yeah,
where he did
I was going to do
channels and then something else and then something else, huh?
Do one for like the month of August, and you pick 5 channels.
Look who joined me.
Pepper, the Rusty Pepper's been on mine for a long time. I don't think she knows she's on there, but she's on there.
On where?
On my featured channels.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
See,
look who joined us.
Big John.
Rusty.
Call him.
Rusty. Oh, around. Hi, Rusty.
What the heck?
He knows Gail's voice.
Yeah, he does. He's met me. Hold on just a second. I want to do show and tell. Hold on just a sec.
Hey.
Keep talking, Charles. You're on the hot seat.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's the fun part.
Okay.
Let's see, come here. Can you
So how's the weather been down there?
Kind of hot, but this is the 4th day. Around somewhere between 4 and 5, it starts lightning and thundering and threatening to rain. We don't get a drop.
Yeah, we've been getting the rain, but it's been like one day it'll be thunder and then the next day it'll be rain. But it's been like 98 and the heat, which the heat index. I said, "Oh, it feels like it's 104." If it feels like 104, it's 104 out.
Which one is that?
This is Curly Sue.
Curly Sue.
Yeah.
Curly-
Who is the one in the corner
Yeah.
that was popping her head up?
That's Miley.
Oh.
She wants to know why I'm holding Curly Sue.
Oh,
She doesn't like Curly Sue very much. She thinks she's being replaced. But we're gonna actually probably end up finding them both homes. We have a boy and a girl. I just named them so I would have something to call them. But these are healthier than her last batch. I tried to feed her really, really well so her kittens would come out stronger.
yeah.
So
Sometimes they just don't make
yeah,
it.
with being strays and stuff,
It doesn't
But
make
I fed
any
her really
difference.
well. I fed her a ton of protein. Like
Yeah.
if I was eating meat and I didn't eat it all, I would give her some. Or if I was making a bunch of deer meat, I would just brown some extra and give her some. So I was always feeding her a bunch of protein,
Well, when she was
trying to keep her
pregnant,
healthy.
when she was pregnant with that one litter, the weather around her wasn't very well at all.
No.
So that had a lot
Yeah,
to do with it.
Mitzi cried a lot, and these don't cry that much. So, remember I used to say she would cry a bunch? I think that's what it was. Something was wrong with her. But yeah, she seems pretty healthy. Had to kind of like wash her eye out. I don't know if you can tell a little bit. We had to wash her eye out. I think it's going to be okay though.
Look who's took over the sofa.
Oh wow. Yeah, Rusty has his own bed. He's the most spoiled dog ever.
Not the most spoiled. Close.
Are you sure? He's got his own bed. He gets like 3 treats for every walk he goes on.
It's 4 treats.
Oh, you didn't plead your case very well there, adding 1 to it.
Yeah, but these are treats that are good for him.
Yeah, I see. Hello, sis, Free Handly Maid. Thank you. Thank you, Free Handly Maid, for putting that up. Hello, Sandy, Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming.
Howdy, Free Handly.
Thank you for putting up that. Awesome. Kitty is squirmy. Yeah, somebody said that eventually maybe we would get paid for some of the shorts. Eventually.
Yeah.
Is that going to come after the beta test is over, maybe?
You
think?
You won't get paid until it's like over 10,000, 20,000 views or something like that. It's whenever they can put ads in there, then you get paid.
Yeah.
That's what and
I just started
actually
practicing.
I've seen some
stopped
ads.
doing them for a long time, and I just started back up practicing with the new thing that they have. And I have one at about 2,000 right now.
Yeah, do
so not too
with
great,
with animals or kittens and stuff, and
yeah,
some of them just take off.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think my biggest one ever was 19,000, and I actually got some new friends off of that one.
Yeah. What is that?
Down.
The premium. You'll get paid for premium. If somebody has premium and watches them, you get paid. But I don't think it's that much. But
yeah, I don't know whose live I heard that in. I heard that in somebody's live, and I hadn't done them for a while. And I thought, well, let me practice. Now that they got all this music on there,
yeah,
I was like, this is cool. There's a lot of good music on there. You only get to use 15 seconds of it, though, and it could cut out at any period of that song.
Yeah.
You're just like, whoop, gone, done. Right as you get into the song, it's like gone. That's 15 seconds is practically the intro to a song.
Yeah, that's what they want. They wanted the 15 seconds, but a lot of people just don't have. I mean, you can't stick a lot of stuff in 15 seconds.
No, you barely get the gist of it in 15 seconds. I think 30 seconds would have been better because almost a minute is too long, really. So, some of them are too long.
Yeah,
Like when a short is too long in a minute, probably not the best subject.
I think it's they said it's the best target is 15 to 50 seconds is the target.
You see what E3 Farmhead said?
No, well, I can't see current chat. Container Crops has a couple of really good videos on monetization of shorts. Okay. I am friends with that channel. 87 views on WTF video already. Yeah, I bet. I clicked on it because I just wanted to know why they were saying WTF. I was like, I wonder what's WTF worthy.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
And then as soon as I clicked on it, I was like, oh. As soon as I clicked on it, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, there's people that's watched it. There people that's watched it says, why? it was.
I wish I could watch it, then I could judge. I can't.
Yeah,
judge.
I was thinking don't the Rumble
no
thing.
Content. I don't know.
But that's a lot of extra work. Again, I'm already doing 3 channels, so
yeah,
doing 3 channels in a Rumble. It's
and a job and kids.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
I've been wanting to do videos outside, but it's been so windy, and I just won't do a video. It's like in the microphone.
I know. I
it's
taped
kind
a
of hard with the
video
cell phone.
the other day outside, and it was terrible because I did it. I started working on my first. I completed. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. My first members only video, and I finished that one, and I was working on another one in the same subject, which Pepper knows because she voted. But anyway, I have now the video. Well, what I was originally going to say is the one part that I did, there was cars going by, and I'm going to have to retape it at a different time of day. But the piece that I did finish, I'm having trouble making it members only, and it's like stuck in Never Neverland. I don't know what I've done to it.
Never Neverland.
It says members only beta. I have no idea. But I didn't do it on my phone. I loaded it onto the laptop because I knew to make it members only, I was going to have to load it on the laptop.
That's weird.
I don't know if I'm even going to be able to post the video. I don't know. Maybe I can get stepdaughter over here to help me figure out what I've done. I've done something. And I've got it hanging. At least it's still there. It's in Never Neverland somewhere.
Maybe make it private and then switch it back and see if it does anything.
Yeah, I don't. You got a birdhouse?
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's a nice looking house.
It is.
And it was only $11.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
And they can't get the roof off like they did the other one, and you fill it through the chimney.
Oh, that's a small hole. You may need a funnel for that one.
Oh, and trust me, I got one.
Oh, okay.
I had one of those bird houses or bird feeders that stick to the window that you could see inside. Had to take it down because the cats were trying to go through the window. I thought would it be something for them to watch the birds and stuff, but no, they like a bird would fly in there and they'd see it and go around and bam against the window. Like, oh, we got to take that down.
Yeah. Now I've got 2 feeders for that one tree. You remember that one that you helped me fill? That one in my tree that you helped me film?
Was it me or Tuz?
Probably Des.
I was going, I don't remember that action.
I thought maybe.
I remember filling up some totes with potting soil,
Uh-huh.
taping some videos.
I love this.
That's good.
I saw this and oh, look here. Here's where the feed comes through, right here.
Oh, it goes down and through, and that they eat
just
from
like
that
those
part,
automatic
like a little
feeders.
trough thing, trench.
Yeah, just like those automatic feeders that they have for the chickens and the sheep and the goats. Yeah, and the pigs.
Cool.
Keeping it Dutch.
That's a nice birdhouse.
Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Yep, it's very cool. Now
Yeah.
you can watch the birds.
That's cheap too.
I thought being only
That is cheap.
I thought being only $11, that was cool. It's kind of heavy.
Yeah,
I've
root
always
beer.
wanted to build one or paint one. I always thought that would be fun to do.
But no, I love it. I love my birds.
I used to feed my birds in the front yard all the time, but I stopped doing that after I got chickens because, whatever bread and I just do chickens. Now I don't do anything with the birds. So I have my own birds back there. So, but I used to feed them in the yard. I used to go out and throw bread and different stuff to them. Poor birds.
Well, you can
They
do
don't
that.
have me to feed them anymore, huh?
I finally started getting hummingbirds on the porch.
Ooh, I have
got one
one
of those.
right under my kitchen window, because right under my kitchen window is where my zinnias are. And there was one right there. I looked out and I was like, ooh, hummingbird.
I have the blue glass feeder. Will they come to eat at that?
The hummingbirds?
Yeah, I haven't seen. I
think it's sugar water. You're supposed to do sugar water for
yeah,
hummingbirds.
that's what's in there. But
Okay.
they've only been to the feeder just a few times, and the feed doesn't go down much.
Apparently they like zinnias.
Yeah.
That's the first
Yeah,
one
if
I've
you have
ever seen in my yard.
a lot of flowers around, it probably attracts them more. And then if they see that, then they'd go to that real fast.
I planted a second batch of zinnias.
What color?
They're mixed colors. They're home saved, so they're all the colors, which is weird because I think that Adrian, Indiana Backyard Gardener, planted them and they didn't come up for her, and they're just so easy. Maybe it has to do with the area she lives in.
Yeah. Isn't she in Ohio?
She's in Indiana. Yeah. Mackenzie Lindstrom and Indiana Backyard Gardener are like 45 minutes from each other. So, here's the other fluff ball. He looks a lot like the other one. They're a little different though. This is Tommy.
He's got big.
Looks like an ornery one.
Huh?
Looks like an ornery one.
Ornery one, yeah.
He's got huge round eyes.
Yeah, the other one's got one eye that we had to wash it out a few times, but it's staying open real good now. For a while there, we were wondering if she was going to have trouble with her eyes, but I think she's going to be okay. But yeah, both his eyes were always open. So. I wore my salty heifer shirt today. See.
Oh.
Some people think it's funny, some people don't. I'm like, it's just a cow. It just refers to the fact that sometimes I'm sweet, sometimes I'm salty. Yeah, I was listening to the Ava Potterfield and Friends. She does a live show in the mornings, and she plays this Irish music with her fiddle. But she's like doing a live, but she's like Bushcraft. She could pull up all this stuff and play her own stuff. So she'll pull up part where she's playing with her husband, like some Irish music. And I don't even have just a couple of sips of my coffee, and she has me dancing around the kitchen to her crazy Irish music, which is rare because I'm not a morning person. But I just wake up and I see who's live, and if it's somebody I'm interested in, a lot of times it's the Australia people because it's evening there. But yeah, sometimes it'll be her. I think she goes like 3 days a week or something. And then sometimes it'll be like weekend RVing, but I haven't seen them live in a while. I need to check on them. Hopefully they're okay. Been a lot of tragedy around lately, so I'm like.
So have you tried using the OBS? So
What?
have you tried using the OBS yet? Bringing up other things? No, not yet.
No, I need to put it back on my laptop, but then I don't know how to keep it from taking over. See, this is the thing about me. I'm not very patient. So when I'm trying to go on a live stream and it's trying to mess me up for going on my live stream, like right now, okay, if it was on there and I tried to go on and it wouldn't let me, because it was trying to take over, that would make me angry and I would be mad. And one day I was just like clicking buttons, like, get off of there. And I was getting mad at it because I didn't know how to make it where it's only sometimes on there,
Well,
but it was just like go over the whole thing.
Do you know how to open a task manager?
If you hit Control-Delete, it'll go to the task manager.
Yeah, you can do that. Or you can right click on your bar at the bottom and it'll bring up a task manager. Just go in there and then where it says startup, you find OBS and uncheck it to where it doesn't start up. And that's all.
Like before, if I'm fixing to go in, just fixing it. I sound real Southern there. When I'm about to go into a live stream, she stopped laughing at first. When I'm about to go into a live stream, I would click on that first so that it doesn't try to take over and go in there. I would do that.
You do that anyway. That way it doesn't start up when you start your computer up, because a lot of times they'll have a bunch of programs that start up whenever your computer starts up, and it's best to have that stuff turned off that you don't use all the time.
That's good information to know.
It's good for the computer
there's a few
too.
things that start up I don't like. I'm like,
yeah.
My new phone has the most annoying habit. It likes to tell me things about Candy Crush, and I don't play Candy Crush. Why is it trying to make me play Candy Crush? Yeah. What in the world? It's a brand new phone. Why does it think I play It knows I don't play Candy Crush.
Yeah, I've uninstalled those things, and you still get that stuff.
No.
In Facebook, they they probably still do. I don't know, but one of the big games that they have is Candy Crush.
Oh, I used to hate it, and then you get all your friends would notify you and tell you, play this game so I get this and that notifications. And I got to where I just blocked every game. And my block is like, I've got like 12,000 blocks for just games alone.
Oh, wow. That's
so as soon as it popped up, block. I would block the game, not the person though.
My favorite game for them is the Mahjong.
What game?
Mahjong.
Is that like the marble thing?
It's a tile game that is.
Oh yeah.
It's similar to dominoes, sort of, but it's only got one picture, or their numbers got a side slot. But it's you match up the tiles, the different tiles.
Thank you, Sis and Adrian. They put up the link for the GoFundMe account under Indiana Backyard Gardener, and I think Free Handling May put it up as well earlier.
Yes, she's been putting it up.
So if you guys, have the money that you can help, that would be great.
Yeah.
And if you don't, at least, pray for them, because it's a hard time for their family right now. And there's 2 families right now that have lost. Also, Yogi Hollow Farm, Lisa lost her mother.
Oh,
And Simply Jan Homestead lost her brother-in-law. So Kevin's brother, or the boss's brother.
Dave.
So that's the 2 families right now in some
Dave.
tragedy. So I say there's a lot of bad things happening right now. That's why we're on here. We're trying to be positive and laugh and have fun, because none of us know how much time we have left in the world. So we might as well try to have fun with it.
And trust me, we really don't want to know how much time, because we need to.
No, I don't want to know.
We have.
It's not determined by me. That's all I know. It's not determined by me.
That's all I care about. That's all I care about. The good Lord has that determination, and
Yeah,
as long as I breathe, I want to be able to enjoy what I have. I mean, yes, I'll cry, I'll probably scream, I'll probably pound on something, but I'll be able to laugh about it later on.
we all have our days we're proud of ourselves, and days where we're not at our best. We have our good days and our bad days, but we just have to repent, I guess, for the bad days, the bad thoughts, the things. None of us are perfect. We put across our best self on YouTube, but we have our bad days, that we don't talk about. Everybody does, I'm sure.
You know what I wish I could have done?
Except for your true friends, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
They're going to know when you're going through stuff. I've had to talk with Pepper about some problems I had. I talked with Mackenzie. I talked with, who's the other one? Pepper, Mackenzie. Oh, I know there was somebody. Granny Moreno. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, there's one thing I wish I could have done this week. And you guys would have had a total good laugh. And at the time, I wasn't having a very good time, but I started to giggle, and that helped me out. But I would have loved to have videoed. I fell.
You fell? Ooh.
I fell, and I was having a hard time getting up. Every time I tried to get back up, I'd fall again. And at first, I was so frustrated, I started screaming. Y'all would have been laughing your heads off.
No, not me. I would have been concerned.
And hey, Shaky, my grandson, y'all would have been laughing your heads off. But then, I don't need to tell him.
If Shaky's your grandson and I'm your granddaughter, does that make us brother and sister?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hi, brother Shaky.
Anyway, when I finally did get up, it didn't look like I was going to stay standing.
Hi, Warren Lewis.
Do you remember a guy who used to play a drum? His name was Frank.
He used to what? Play a drum.
Yeah, he used to.
That's random, Pepper. A guy named Frank that played a drum. Charles, you got anything on that one?
He was on Red Skelton's program, and he was on Dean Martin's too.
Oh. But that might be slightly before our time. I'm guessing Charles and I are maybe around the same age.
It's been too much before y'all.
I know who Dean Martin is, but I didn't know he had a show.
I was in high school. Anyway.
See Kitty in the background? Nope, wrong pointing.
When
backwards.
When I tried to stand up, it was I was drunk. I was moving around like I was drunk, and then I started giggling so bad I went right straight down again. I had to giggle so bad I couldn't get up. And then I finally did.
Did you see my video where I'm cracking up laughing? I'm in the middle of a cooking video. It's my zucchini squares video.
Oh
And
no, I
right
didn't
in the
see that
middle of
one.
the video, I just burst out laughing and I could not stop. And I tried to keep going. And then I tried to explain and I would laugh even more. Oh gosh. I just left it in there. It was funny. Everybody that watched it said it made me laugh so hard. Lisa said she was watching it at work and she just had it laying down next to her computer. And she was just listening, and all of a sudden she heard me crack up. She's like, "What happened?" It made her start laughing. And so she looks over at her phone and she's trying to figure it out. Just the sound when I went to put the mixture into the pan, it made like this weird blop sound, and I just started laughing so hard. That was funny.
Well, at least you left it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not real good. I can edit at the beginning or at the end of something. Like if I'm taping by myself and I'm walking in, I can edit that, or if it's something at the end. But I don't know how to. I'm not good with editing the middle. But I thought it would add comic effect to it. So
right
but
click
everybody that watched it, they said it was so infectious. I started laughing too.
Usually on programs, editing programs, you just right click it where you want it and splice it. It's usually splice.
What if this?
That cuts it.
You can do this in the YouTube thing?
No. There's actually,
like I use Video Guru. There might be a way to do it. Maybe I'll make a little one of something that's not important, just like a picture, one of the cats or something, and just play with it or something. Maybe I should try that sometime.
Yeah,
sometimes I have to force myself to do things I don't want to do.
If you go into the Microsoft store and type in free video editors, you'll get a bunch of them that are free that you can use. Plus Windows has one.
If you didn't delete it, Pepper, that Video Guru is probably still on your phone. Did you ever find it the other day?
I never found it, and I never deleted it either.
It's got to be on your phone then, because when I was there, I downloaded it for you, and I made your video in Video Guru and added whatever I added. I can't remember.
I don't like doing anything on the phone.
Yeah,
I really don't like using it to record with, but that's all I've got right now.
Yeah. Some things I can do better on the computer. Some things I could do better on the phone. I could do some of both. Editing on the computer is slower, but that's just because my laptop is not new and not fancy, and it's probably bogged down with some stuff. So It's okay for this, but this is the only thing I use my laptop for now is for lives. On my phone, laptops are lives are hard on my phone because I keep clicking and sliding the wrong places on my phone and getting myself out of lives. It's easier to do on my laptop because it's all bigger. But I do my editing all on my phone.
A good program for getting rid of bad stuff on your computer and making it run better is called Spybot. It's a free version of it. It sounds bad, but it's actually good. And it gets rid of like all kinds of stuff that bogs your computer down. They'll make it run better.
It probably could use just a regular, going through and defragging and all, whatever the other things are called. It probably could use some of that too.
It's got all that stuff in there that does that for you.
Miley, you're a heavy baby. You're a heavy one.
Where do I find it?
It's, where your apps are, your little round apps on your phone?
No, I don't know where the app button is.
No, your apps. Your apps mean those little circles on your phone?
Yeah, those little circles on the bottom.
Those are your apps. Yeah, those are your apps. Look for one that's black with a little bit of orange in it. A black background with an orange video camera.
Should be at the very top. You can search your apps. if it
I think because her
Android.
phone was an Android as well, like mine. I think
Yeah, I don't
I
do
remember downloading Video Guru because I already knew how to use it.
iPhones, so
You have an iPhone?
no, I
Oh,
don't
you
do
don't either.
iPhones.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Okay, Miley, what are you doing? Get over here.
I'm still using a Galaxy 8.
I don't know what my new phone is,
They went and changed
but
the
it's got a lot. I'm like, I don't care what it is. I just want more memory to be able to make my videos. I don't care. I didn't even pick out my own thing. He went to the store and got the thing for me. I don't know why. I wasn't really in the mood to go anywhere. I'm like, all I want is more memory.
I got paid 99 cents for my cover.
Oh, okay.
It works.
We used to use the Straight Talk phones from Walmart. Now we're over at Cricket.
Cricket.
Cricket was actually just barely cheaper, but you do get a little bit of insurance on the phone. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but there was really nothing wrong with my phone except for it just didn't have a lot of memory. I was doing my stuff on 32 gigabytes of memory.
I don't know how much. I think I got. Yeah, I don't know how much is on mine. It's probably 64. I think is the default.
Yeah. Now I have 128 gigabytes of memory. So the other day I had 3 videos. I was working on 3 different videos. I already posted the chicken video, so I still have my Shed Wars video I'm working on and my taking care of business video I started working on. I haven't finished yet.
Yeah,
I haven't finished taking care of business yet.
I got through most of the store, or well, about 4 or 5 aisles of Walmart, and I was just getting to the meat department because I was going to show the prices and the empty spots and stuff, and they said you can't do that in here because I've actually been
Go
kicked
back
out of
another day, and when
Walmart.
it's different people.
It depends because it was storming real bad, so I figured everybody was out looking at the storm and stuff. So I actually got a lot recorded in there. But they don't like you recording in Walmart anymore.
Oh, I bet not. Yep. Let's see. I think I made a video in United, a coupon video. I wasn't. I pointed at the shelves a few times, and I pointed down in the basket. But obviously, unless someone's with you, you can't videotape yourself doing something. Which I do want to do that. Actually, I need like my own cameraman to just like
follow you around.
Yeah, just follow me around like, hey, and he'll be like over there. I say he'll be like over there by the cashier taping me, this is how much it is, and this is how much, is off, and this is how much I got off for coupon. So
like they do on the shows.
Yeah, I need me a fancy cameraman. Yeah, that'd be nice.
You might as well get a couple of them.
Yeah,
that way you get 2 different angles.
Yeah, exactly. One of me up there, and then maybe one right at the receipt or the amount coming up or whatever. But no, that I don't know. I don't think that extreme couponing thing is real. There's some people on there, they think those people are trying to grow their show or their channel or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like mine is just what I'm really getting and what I'm really doing, and I don't get anything out of telling you how I get free stuff or how I get coupons. I don't get anything out of it except for the joy of you actually saving something, teaching you a skill that I have, and that's why I wanted to separate it, because I wanted for the people watching it to actually want to get coupons, not just to be simply enduring the video out of friendship of YouTube. I wanted to actually teach something and someone to actually want to learn it. So
We'll see.
What's
the name of that app?
Video Guru.
Video Goober.
Guru, Geru, Guru.
Yeah, I remember when I used to do ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting.
Yeah,
I
actually,
watched some of those.
that was
Hi, Robert.
I think my
Homestead
my
Aquarium.
second YouTube channel, or actually it was probably my first one. Ohio Ghost Chasers, and went into this old house, and doing the filming and everything, and walking through there, and we're asking questions and stuff, and all of a sudden you hear I fell through the floor into the basement.
No. No way.
Oh no. And the camera's up top because I fell through and dropped
Was
the
it
camera.
still videoing?
Yeah. And I had
was it at least a cool video?
Oh yeah, I had to go beep out a lot of stuff out though, because I was not saying anything nice.
Screaming like a girl, or the curse words, maybe?
Curse words.
Okay.
Because this was an old house. It's been sitting for probably 75 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going through there, and other people walked in front of me and didn't have any issues. I stepped on the wrong board evidently. And it was an interesting house too, because the guy who lived there, his wife didn't cook him dinner one time, and he cut her head off and stuck it in the oven. And they say you can smell that when you walk in a house sometimes. And all we heard was
the dinner.
No,
smell the dinner.
The smell of
please be the dinner. Please be
no,
the dinner. Please be the dinner, not the other thing.
It doesn't smell good.
No.
I never smelled it, but
you said Guru.
Thank you. Guru, Video Guru.
Guru Video.
Well, you could always go to the Play Store and order it again. Video Guru.
What do you think I am?
Play Store. It usually looks like a flag. Oh, my phone's being possessed. Hey, new phone, you need to cooperate. It won't let me do nothing. It's usually white with blue on it. It's like a little flag, and it says Play Store on it.
Other house we went into, we kept hearing noises in the walls and couldn't figure it out. And somebody went up and banged on the wall and said, "Hello, are you in there?" All of a sudden, a big swarm of bees came out and chased us out of the house, because it was bees that were in the walls.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say like a rat, a squirrel, a raccoon, something like that. I didn't expect bees. Bees.
No, it was a
that
light
was
humming
the last
noise.
thing I would think of.
Yeah.
Just Guru Video.
Video Guru.
Oh, Video Guru.
Video Guru.
I'm trying. I finally found the, what do you call it, Play Store.
The Play Store, yeah.
And I'm trying to. Guru.
Charles, can you see if Pafford has gone live right now? Are they live? Because my phone's acting up and I can't look.
Guru Video Maker.
Yes, that sounds right.
Guru Video Editor.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right. Well, I won't stop talking then.
Guru Video Editor.
Editor. I guess it could say editor.
Well,
it's got a black background with the orange.
Well, this is what I got right now.
Yeah, that's it. It's orange. That's it.
It says Video Maker. It does have nothing about Google.
Okay. All right, that's it. That's the picture. You got close enough I could see it. Mm-hmm. So that's your green screen in the background.
Yeah.
So what is that on there? Letters, numbers? Oh, it looks like letters over here.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, like the movie.
It's usually because you can't have animated backgrounds with stream.
So normally it would be moving.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. I don't know if I can change that.
Now, if we all lived in the same state and we could just all go to like Bushcraft Family School of YouTube. Oh, look at there.
I like that.
Oh, I do too. Very patriotic. What else you got?
I think that's all I got on here.
What? Oh, I would have so much fun with that if I knew how to do that. Maybe someday when did I tell you guys I quit my part-time job?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I applied at a temp agency for an office job, and they faxed my resume to 3 different companies for an office position, which I thought maybe a sit-down office position might be better for my neck, because that's a problem I was having. Oh, that one's cool.
There's another one.
That's cool. Yep, that's it.
Okay, how do I use it?
Well, I think what we'll do is,
I like
you know
that.
what we'll do? We'll pull one of these up where we're by ourselves, and you could just like show me, and then I'll just tell you how to do it. I'll just guide you. Like the way you did that, I could tell you need to hit the plus button on there.
Oh, where it says where it reads new project.
Stafford is not going live tonight.
Oh, he's not?
No. Right there in that blue section, there's a plus sign. You'll hit that.
Yeah,
Hit that.
It says new project under the button.
Yep, it's a new project. And that's how I put my videos pieces together. I put them in Video Guru, and then I just go in and select the pieces, and then I add the pictures and little end screens and stuff that I want to do. I do want to do a channel intro, though. On a channel intro, Charles, is it just like a little piece of a video? Is it like in Video Guru, it's just a piece that I keep in there all the time that I just keep putting back in, right?
And you
That's
put
all
it
the intro is.
you just put it in front of the video that you're editing.
So you just something you just
I think
leave
that's
in
good.
there.
No, I just showed making it.
It sounded like you said something about naked something. I'm like, what? Actual naked what?
Yeah, I thought the last video I did would
Mind gutter.
would have went
Okay, now
did better.
that's what I have. Now what do I
Yeah.
do?
So in the order that you want to put them, like if you want something to be first, pick that first.
What if I want to put something in the middle or something on one side?
Well, we can go into that part, but pick the videos you want in the order in which you want them. Then if you want to go back and add pictures and transitions and stuff, I can help you with that too. But pick them in the order you want them to be in. Synchronize. What's the word, Charles? In the order you want them to be. In sequence. In the sequence in which you want them to go. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. She has some pieces. Hello, Makeup Mom and Son. We bought the second one because it was such a good deal. I definitely missed whatever part of the conversation that was. I have my intro saved and just drop it. Yeah, I'm thinking about what I wanted to do was I wanted to wait until I got some good garden pictures before I made my new intro.
Well,
Because I wanted
I
to
told you
focus
guys,
on gardening. Huh?
I said on that video, I think it was, where's this at? Right here, I think. There's a nice place to get them. It's pixels.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and put that in private chat for you.
Okay.
You can get free videos there that's free to use.
Like how yours is,
And
yours is like that.
And there's images that you can get there and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of want to show the basic subjects of the channel, you know, cooking, gardening.
Yeah. You just, like I said, take little bits of it.
Maybe even prepping, you know, crafts. What was the other thing I named on there? I thought there was a fifth thing, but anyway, yeah, but just all the basic subjects of the channel. I've been doing polls, just asking people questions about stuff, you know, and chickens was kind of on the bottom, but that video's done okay for my channel, you know, considering my channel's been going. Yeah. I think what happened was everybody was playing my videos to help me get monetization. And then when they started helping somebody else and stopped watching my channel went,
yeah, it usually goes down right after you get monetized.
Yeah. But
just
that's
because they have to add it all
too.
together.
Others of my friends, it's also happened to them as well. That's why I've been asking for all you guys that know Simply Jan Homestead to, you know, go by and watch some of her playlists, because if she's going to be out for 4 weeks, I don't want her to, you know, you know, lose her monetization time. So we need to keep up her hours and her ads and her ad revenue and all that stuff. So
that's what we did for the Needy Homesteader. She set up a thing so we could upload to another channel, and she would move them to her channel and play them on her channel. That way, the algorithm wouldn't drop, because once it drops, it's hard to get it back.
I know.
I've been
working on my. I think the 10-minute videos are going to help my channel. I think having my longer videos are going to help my channel out a lot. So I'm going to try to focus. I got 2 this week, so if I can just get out 3 next week, then I will have met my goal. And we'll try to do that. We'll see if that really helps, because that's the advice I've been given lately. So, but the 2 channels that I chose to mentor, both of their channels are doing really well.
That's good.
So once they get up to a kind of a milestone that I've kind of set in my own mind, I haven't told them, but I guess some of the things I told them are working. So I'm glad, and they've been putting in the work too. So it's really awesome to see that happen for the other channels.
Yeah, when I do the Saturday,
and I'll maybe get some new little babies and help them grow up a little bit. I like helping people. I really do.
When I do the Saturday shout outs, I do have a few people that try to advertise their channel, and they said we need subs or something. Check out my channel. They always get blocked. It's not me doing it. It's YouTube. Mm-hmm. YouTube will shut them down, and I try to tell them it's bad to do that, because YouTube they'll bury your channel if you go to other people's channels and ask for subs. That's a bad word.
Yeah.
You got to find your little inventive way. I mean, I don't really actively search for new channels, I guess, anymore, like I used to. You know, I used to do that. Occasionally, I'll just be in the mood and I'll just, you know, look, or I'll see a name that stands out because it's different. and I'll write it down, see how big of a channel it is, and then I'll go check out the channel and decide if I'm going to subscribe to that channel or make friends with that channel or not. Sorry, I said the naughty word, but anyway, whatever.
No, you can say it. Even mods in the channel can actually say or type sub or whatever. It's the people who are not mods or anything like that. They can get in trouble for saying it.
Ah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part. Huh. That's funny. Yeah. But no, I don't. Every once in a while, I'll be at Ridge Life, and when I was in Ridge Life, I found E3 Farmstead.
Yeah, that's.
Which I found there was
I get quite a few from them, and like somebody does a
several other people have shouted them out since then. But come to find out, they're friends with LG Homestead. So I didn't know that when I shouted them out. I just saw they. I think
I seen them on a live together not too long ago.
Yeah, I didn't never see them on live. I didn't know where they came from. I just said, oh, they only have 20 subscribers. I remember when I was there and I shouted them out, and then somebody else and somebody else. And so it's just, I mean, they're very, very lucky, to have someone, to help them out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because between 100 and 200, I think was getting over that 200 hump was the hardest for me. I don't know why.
I'm not even making 250. I've been between.
I thought you were at 260 or 270 or something.
No. Not unless it jumped up in the past week.
I'm not really sure, because most of the things that I told them other channels, you're already doing all that stuff. You need to do more lives. Definitely.
I lost 170 subscribers today.
Because of that thing?
Yeah. I don't think it was
mad at you.
I don't think people unsub for me. I think they just YouTube.
Oh, they took them as punishment.
Yeah. I hope I don't get in that rut again to where that happened in May, where I never got a sub for the whole month.
Yeah. I don't think I've really gotten a lot this month myself. I think I might have got a few off of my weird short. I might have got a few off of that one, but that aren't really people that are going to watch. They're in some other country, but hey, I'll take it, but that's why there's, some of those shorts are the reason why you have people. You have, let's see, 1,330 subs and only 50 to 75 people watching your video. So you're
it's usually a 10% of your subs.
Yeah.
Unless you get into the browse in the search part of it, then your views go way up.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see how many views I got on the video before they took it down. I just was on my phone, and
the content of your videos, I mean, you always get a lot of views, I've noticed. Even the videos where you're on my lives, the videos like this video, like this live right here, will get more views because you were on it. Like we're cool just for being in the room with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are like, oh, bushcraft, and they go back and they watch a little playback just because Charles was here. Oh, what did Charles say? Oh, we gotta check, we gotta listen to the whole thing just so we can see what he said. But I did notice that though. Well, your name's more out there, your channel's bigger, more people know you, and they're interested in your content, the prepping, the YouTube knowledge. You're just too cool for school.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what to say. These girls are making me very uncomfortable here. And
I just wish I was getting the views I got in March and April. Those were good months. And then May came along and it just nothing.
When did the views pick up from summer? Because they say a lot of the gardening channels aren't watching right now because they're gardening. When do you think that'll start picking up again? Like
I don't know.
September, October?
This is my first summer.
Oh,
In gaming, it picked up in the summertime because kids are out of school and stuff like that, and out from college and all that stuff.
so it was
And
opposite.
they're home gaming and stuff.
Yeah, because
Then you have a
Ron
dead
was
set.
trying to give me a pick me up by saying, "Oh, well, the gardening channels aren't watching because they're all gardening." I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's
I don't
it.
know. Maybe that maybe that's why, but I think it's more YouTube related.
Yeah.
Because
haven't really
I've seen
had
people
any.
coming in and saying they're new and subbing and stuff, but it never showed I was getting a sub.
Yeah, I did have one or two new ones today. That one was a doctor, and I was like, a doctor, okay. Why did this one find my channel? I had a doctor on mine before, and he made a few comments I didn't like, so I kind of got rid of him. So I decided not to judge this doctor by the other doctor's actions. So I said, okay, we'll try this out and see how it goes. See if this doctor can be nice.
Squeaky chair.
You know, because sometimes when people are so big and important, they like to just say whatever they want to say. No filter. Yeah. No filter.
Oh, I get a lot. I get a lot of it.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Love my cultivators. Hello, poor boys, little homestead. Okay. Huh. It's trying to. Okay. Can one of my moderators hit show on getting started on homesteading? Because my phone's acting weird right now.
Where is it?
Oh, you know, it's doing that thing where it's asking if I'm going to restart my phone. I think I clicked on something weird earlier. Just restart it, let it reset from whatever I clicked. I sometimes click and I'm not looking at what I'm doing, and I don't know what I clicked earlier.
I don't even see anything.
Oh, yeah, it was. Welcome all you guys that came in recently. Hello, KK from the Vineyard Chicks. How are you?
Hi, KK.
Listen to Pepper. She's like, KK. She's all excited. That's sweet of you, Cosmic Cultivators, to play that for Jan. No, you were on Pafford. Now you're on Jan. Okay, I do that in my dining room. I was on Cosmic Cultivators. Now I'm on Jan. I pick different people all the time.
Yeah, I got like.
Now I got to play Ariel because Ariel's the second person that picked out that I was dancing in my video. She's the second person that called it out. So you win the prize. I'm going to play your playlist. Poor boy's little homestead. That's what I was in the middle of saying when my phone was acting weird. Welcome.
That's what's good about having VPNs. Like I can go watch somebody's videos and then change VPNs and watch it again, so it counts as two people, and just keep changing. Like my other browser, I can't remember the name of it. Epic Privacy Browser. It has like 15 different VPNs from different countries, and I'll go through, and as soon as it's done watching videos from that IP, then I'll change IPs and do it again.
That's awesome. I can sometimes do that on my TV to where it's not on a channel. It's just like playing like a random.
Yeah.
Most of the time I do laptop, phone, and dining room. But laptop I have to be careful with, because if I leave it in a public area, the cats will go and plop their butt right on top of it. And this is why my F key sticks, because Miley put her butt right there on my F key, and I have to push really hard every time I hit F.
Yeah, every once in a while on Discord,
Clear your watch history. Does that help? Oh.
There'll be a bunch of the cats will get up here and walk on my keyboard, and it'll show up on Discord.
Miley was doing something weird. We have the old-fashioned PC in the dining room, and that's the one where I play channels. I just let that go. My family is used to I have it on low. They're just used to going by. It'll be people's channels playing all the time. Like, who's this?
Oh,
Every once in a while, he'll go by and be like, who's that? Or whoever getting started on homesteading. Yes, I was trying to click and improve your comment, so I hope somebody approved it for you. Sorry.
KK, that the browser, I have a tutorial on Bushtech. It's actually I've got like a ton of views on that video by itself.
What you do?
And it's a tutorial how to set up the VPNs and stuff, so you can stay private.
I need to do that. I have to do stuff like that when I'm by myself. There's no like distractions. Just like, have like the laptop and my phone, just have a couple and just sit down and concentrate on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And not have a distraction. I'm very easily squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
No, you're welcome. And my video got taken down because inappropriate content. I don't know what it was, but that's what the email they sent me.
Oh, they emailed you?
Yeah, they sent me an email saying that your video was removed because in
Well, at least they tell
the
you.
content. And then
I remember.
they said, please don't reply to this email.
Right.
Blah blah blah. But I contacted them anyway.
Man,
So
Tennessee, welcome.
It'll be a week before I hear back from them, and then I'll ask a question, and then it'll be another week. I've got I got a couple friends looking at it though.
They've some of my, the ones where I have like prayer or Bible, little Bible reading and talking about, different things. They had cut them off for a while, and I protested it. Took them a week and a half.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's got to be a question for you.
There was no curse words, just pure, clean English, and talking about the Lord and the life, that I live, sort of, because, I just
put down one of your videos, Pepper. How long ago was that?
They just did 5 of them.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should always set at all locations. That way people from other countries can watch it. Because if not, it'll just be from the United States and stuff.
Well,
I didn't know that.
The only thing I click was where it says not made for children.
I do click that, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it made for children. I mean, you don't have chat, or you don't get paid for the videos.
You don't get comments, you don't get ad revenue.
Yeah.
Or they take it down, and that's what to me. I had to fight. And this was when I was first starting. No, the last one was 3 months ago. Easter.
Easter.
And a lot of times religious videos, it's not so much that YouTube is doing it. There are some bad people out there that go around looking for these, and they report the videos.
Yeah.
So it's
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I haven't had any trouble on any of my my stuff.
Without investigating, YouTube removes it.
Yep.
Whoa, yeah, that's crazy.
And it stays like that unless you protest it. But it takes a while.
Yeah.
Not a while.
I've only had strikes on music.
Huh?
I've only had strikes on not strikes. What's the one before strike?
Warnings?
Well, fourth. If you get a fourth one, you're gone.
Oh, not a strike. What's the
Oh.
thing before that? Not a warning. A claim. Copyright.
Oh
claim.
yeah. Where you
I've only had copyright claims on music.
before they set it to where you can actually remove the music and stuff. Back when I had my big channel, they would actually, your channel's gone because you couldn't remove it, and they didn't remove the videos, they just removed the channel.
I know. I still need to email the Vineyard Chicks about the music thing. About questions about the music thing. I still need to do that.
Yeah.
So I can go on and sing some more karaoke for you guys. Did I tell you guys I got my first YouTube check?
Oh, did
payment?
you? That's good.
Yep. That's how I bought my new tennis shoes.
Yeah, I remember when I get back when before the kids check where you checked for kids or not, they used to have partners where they would pay you every month instead of the $100 that you would need. So and they would give you incentives to join their partnership. And I remember when I first got mine, it was like $2.18. I was like, woohoo!
Oh, big spender.
And then the next one is when I blew up and I got paid quite a bit.
Yeah.
Then I had a bunch of people wanting to partner with me and stuff like that, and then a month later lost the channel.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, here's full disclosure for you guys out there. It was like $109 and change. So not the big bucks, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
For me, that is huge.
I earned it. I mean, I worked really hard for that. I probably worked harder for that $109 and change than I ever worked for anything. Because literally it took
That's a lot of work.
10 months of work, videos, editing, the prep work you do for the videos. Like if you're doing a cooking video, you have to prep everything. You have to check your backgrounds of what's going on in your background, you know, like you got your green screen. I have to see, okay, what's going on back here, you know, and stuff. So you have to pay. And if you're in the garden, you may have to weed a section before you do your video, you know, let's be real. So yeah, it's a lot of extra work. So all your music is copyrighted. So I'm guessing if you're gonna do a song in your channel, you just keep your monetization off. You know you're not going to get paid for that video. You're just doing it for fun and entertainment.
Well, it depends. Some songs you can actually you have to remove the video or the song. It
it'll
depends.
tell you in that little warning section.
It all depends on the licensing. And they're trying to figure out which songs are which and who owns them, and it's.
I did email that one lady that sang that one song that I wanted to sing. I did email her. I did find her email on YouTube, and I emailed her. I didn't get an answer.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people that's made music and stuff that I've got permission to use their music and stuff on my.
That's right,
channel.
Robert. That's a good comment. Robert's comment. That's funny. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. That's funny. That's right. And then after that, I got my part-time job. I got the payment from that, so I got a few things with that too. So, Mama's at least not broke right now, so that's always good.
It feels good to get your first paycheck, though.
It does. It does.
All the work that you put into
I
it.
can find the right job, I might be working full time, but it would cut down on my time. But you know me, I'm gonna force that YouTube time in there somehow.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut my time down on YouTube because I was doing 6 videos a day on this channel, and then 5 videos on the other channel, and then 2 on the other one.
Like every day, or are we talking about you tape them for the whole week?
Well, it depends. A lot of my stuff is right now is just sitting, talking in front of the camera, explaining how to do stuff and whatnot, and but stuff where I have to go out and do in the garden and stuff, it takes a little bit more time. But yeah, doing 6 videos a week, getting them uploaded and stuff, and then the gaming one is 4 to 5 videos a week. So I'm trying to cut it down to
I have done that.
Maybe 4 to 5 videos a week.
Monitoring. You know, we slightly mentioned Shed Wars, where I was talking about how I was showing different areas of my garden and how I just planted some new things. So, and that's not something I've ever done. When it was done, I pulled it out. I was done with it. But now with Shed Wars, I have to keep planting stuff. So I was planting more stuff and trying to decide what else I'm going to plant to keep the harvest coming in. Of course, I'm still got a lot of tomatoes, still got a lot of squash coming in. I got squash growing out my ears right now. My
squash, I don't know what they pollinated with or what, but it's really weird. Yellow squash turned weird.
Your yellow squash didn't turn out very well?
Yeah.
Yellow squash was a smaller crop. Hubby had some growing over there, 3 or 4 plants. He's got quite a few. He nicked one of them with the weed eater, and that plant was done. And then I had like one over here, and I got a few yellow squash. But mainly, I have a whole bed of zucchini. Then there's some of the fancy zucchini, the cocozel. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And then some patty pan squash that I got from my secret seed from Simply Jan Homestead.
My tomatoes, I got really big
awesome
Cherokee ones. And the thing is, I looked at a bunch of pictures of Cherokee, the purple Cherokee tomatoes, and they're all nice and skinny and tall. Mine just blew out like this, and the little cages I got them in, it completely broke the cages. And then I'm gonna have to get something stronger to take them up.
I need more cages. Mine are literally, I don't have enough cages, and they're just like falling everywhere. Watch what you say. Shed Wars is always watching like a creepy Santa Claus. That's right, Robert.
Are you planning to do any fall planting?
I'm thinking about it. I definitely know that I'm going to use the oh my gosh, the grow light I got from the Vineyard Chicks, and I'm going to try to grow jalapeno peppers like fall into winter, just to see, you know, how Homer from the Muddy Boots Micro Farmer cannabis whatever guy there was sorry I can't decide what name to call him. He's been under so many. And then there was one before that. I don't even remember. But anyway, how he was growing his peppers under the light. I always thought that was really, really cool. I'm like, I totally have to do that. My peppers did awful. I don't know what happened. I
Mine are finally coming around.
Not get peppers up.
The only problem I'm having with mine, my plants are really small, but my peppers are big. Yeah, they're flopped over, and I'm gonna have to stake them up because they're flopped over and they're touching the ground.
Why are you laughing, Pepper? Why are you laughing over there?
Well, it has been my experience with the small in the past. You know, for years I've done 3 or 4 plants at a time, you know, each season. But it has been my experience that the first time you ever do it, it'll fail. It won't fail bad. You might get a small crop. But when you do it the second time, each time you do it, it gets better. Malthus.
I usually do good with jalapenos. I couldn't get any peppers to come up this year. I've tried Bobby B. Head's habaneros. I tried John's pepperzini and the two or three different kinds of John. And then I think I tried regular jalapeno, and I tried some Anaheim. I could not get peppers up this year. I don't know what my problem is.
Yeah,
too hot, too cold, wrong,
red
something. I don't
macaroon
know.
Or macaronis, something like that. They're doing really good. It's the one I still don't know what they are.
Pepper, here's a comment for you.
What?
I was sitting here to watch the Rusty Pepper humor. Has she been stepping out of line in her judge role?
Has I what?
Are you stepping out of line in your role of judge of the Shed Wars? Hello, Tiffany Q to you.
Huh? I don't step out of line.
Peppers on hay bales do really well. Best pepper year. Okay. Maybe I need to do hay bales next year.
Yeah, I ordered some peppers online, the macaroons, because I like to dry them out.
Macaroons sounds like a cookie.
And dry them out and then grind them up for spice. And they sent me some free ones, but they didn't label it. So I have no idea what they were. So I just planted them to see what they did. And
yeah,
the peppers grow straight up instead of like down. They grow straight up in the air. That's what I asked on a video what they were, and I got like 15 different answers. So I still don't know what they are.
Oh, you know what I do when I ask somebody what the plan is, right? Okay, so everybody answers, and there are all these different answers, right? So I usually go with either what did Homestead Aquarius say and what did Jason Neighbors say, because one of those two is always right. So if both of those said the same thing, you're golden.
Like your
I can buy some at Tractor Supply.
That foam stuff called again?
Foam stuff?
Dog puke or something?
Oh, dog vomit slime mold. There's a fancier name for it, but that's way more fun to say.
Yeah.
And if that happens again next year, I'm going to make a video. Not my video is just asking what it is, but next year, if it happens again, I'm going to wait till next year. If I use some more wood, because it happens when you use wood in your beds, I want to make a video saying what it is so I can sound more intelligent than like, what is this dog? What is this gooey yellow stuff in my garden? I mean, I don't know what I said, but I'm sure it sounded completely insane.
Thai pepper?
Jason Neighbors goes, yeah, Gail's Southern Living has a video about it. He's telling somebody, like, don't recommend that video because I'm going, what is this?
Yeah, these ones are like over 8, probably 10 inches long right now. they grow. Well, they started growing straight out, but then the plant flipped over and went sideways. So they're kind of growing this way
Check
now.
a video of your peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go check it out. Thai peppers do the same thing. They grow straight up.
My cayenne peppers started doing good now. All of a sudden, I lost my cucumbers because a deer ate all the leaves off of it.
Oh,
that's fun.
And I was getting all kinds of cucumbers out of it.
yeah. I'm getting them, but they're like about that long. They might get bigger, but I mean, I've been pulling.
The ones I got are supposed to be the miniature ones, but they're the size of regular cucumbers. They're huge.
They're as round as, they're not as long as the regular cucumbers you buy in the store, but they're as fat as those, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not been a good pepper year. Have had a good year with squashes, tomatoes, okra. What else did I get? Collard greens.
Yeah, my
cucumbers.
Green peppers are not doing good because the tomatoes are overshadowing them. And the cage for the tomatoes just went wonkers. I'll never get those kind of anymore.
I guess he's referring to if Jason Avers or Homestead Aquarius says it, it's probably right. Yeah, that's what I go, and it is. And one of them, I think it might have been Robert that said that's a tomatillo, because I was trying to figure out what it was because the label fell off or whatever, and that's the most huge tomatillo I've ever seen, and it's the one I started in the pot. Yeah, started in the pot in the greenhouse. Then transferred it to the ground over there by the black-eyed peas. And that thing is like a monster. And that's the biggest tomatillo plant I've ever had. And I have a second one growing now, but it's still producing. It produced so many that I just took and cut them in quarters and put them in a little bit of water and put them in little Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer so I could make dip with them all year or whatever I want to make with it. So I have a huge supply of tomatillos. They're like, what do you make with that? Well, I have this dip I make with it.
I'm going to have to go watch that video.
Which video?
The one about my video getting deleted.
Yeah. It's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. Yeah. Thorhaven Farm, welcome to the live. We are just talking about a little bit of everything. Bye, Pepper. If you can still hear me, bye. Yeah, she might have to go walk Rusty outside or something. Yeah, I would have probably stopped the live. Hello, LG Homestead. Lori, how are you? Never had tomatillos. What do they taste like? It's basically in the tomato family. It's kind of like a green tomato. I really just use them for that dip. I call it green dip. I have a recipe of it on my channel. I pretty much just use it for that. I've been wanting to try, though, to cut it in slices and make it like a fried green tomato. I've been wanting to try that.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a couple green ones.
But it would be small. But yeah, I have been wanting to try it like that. I'm sure there's a lot more recipes, but there's this job that I used to work at where they used to always bring this green dip. And I used to ask the girls how they made it, and they wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell me.
That's nice.
They were kind of the mean girls, but whatever. Anyway, hard to believe you have to deal with that when you're not in high school. You have to deal with that in real life. But anyway.
Yeah.
So guess what? There's this thing now. It's It's called the internet. And you can look up whatever you want. So I put in green dip, and there you go. There's their recipe. Never brought it to work. They never knew I had it, but I wrote it down and I made it for my family and gatherings I went to. I wasn't trying to steal their idea and coin in on it. I just wanted to make it for my own family.
Yeah.
So I did. It's on the internet. You know, it's not like it's your family recipe that's like a secret. It's, you know, it's on the internet. Everybody can find it. So my mom was teasing me because the first video I made was me making hot spice tea, which is our family recipe. But I mean, the recipe's probably on the internet somewhere.
Oh yeah, you can
Like, well,
find all kinds of
it's a
stuff.
good recipe. I said, I wanted to share part of our family with everybody. I said, John was like, you should have made an intro video for your first video. Like, nope, I wanted to introduce myself by showing you my holiday recipe. There you go. And I decided to do it vertical and the fans blowing, and I'm getting tongue-tied left and right. It was hilarious. The video's still up. You can still laugh at me if you want to.
Yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff. My truck, I was going backwards or in reverse, and all of a sudden I couldn't. It was just kept on rolling. I couldn't go into drive or anything. It was stuck in neutral, and I actually called a tow truck to come pick it up and everything. And they said it was going to be in about an hour. And I'm just sitting there trying to figure out what it could be. I said, I'll pick up a phone and YouTube it.
Yeah.
And as soon as I did, it popped up. It says, put it neutral, push, get a bobby pin or something and stick it in this hole until it clicks 3 times. Put it in park, start it up, and it should go and drive. And it did. I was like, okay. And I called up the tow truck and said, never mind.
Yeah. That happened one time. I slid on some ice and my car went from one lane all the way, turned around into the other lane. I called my dad to come help me. And then I tried it again and it started. So it just needed a little bit. And I called it back. I was like, sorry, Dad. The car's okay. It just kind of like, it's like the engine stopped it real quick. Hello, the seafood menu and doing things different. How are you guys? Welcome to the live. So, yeah. You're talking, and I know there was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was. KK gave me the best compliment. She says, you don't have that awkward silence. Sometimes I do have the awkward silence. Like, I can't think of what to say. But actually, I was trying to remember what I was going to say. And that's why I got quiet for a minute. I was like, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. I'm dying to make those cannolis. How the Vineyard Chicks made those, the cannolis. That looks so good.
Yeah, I'll have people tell me, you always look like you're getting ready to say something, but nothing comes out. And I said, well, I'm trying to think of a word that I won't get in trouble when I say it.
Yeah. I have a video where I'm trying to
certain
watch
subjects you talk about, you're
the
like,
words I'm saying. And then I saw you doing that on your video. And I'm like, that's what that looks like when you're trying so hard not to say certain words. Yeah, I don't have the crickets. Yes. Yes. Well, I don't like the awkward silences. So I fill them up by talking more or saying goofy things or making weird faces. I do that occasionally too. Yeah, I understand. I took my laptop cord and decided to let it hang out in the cat bowl of water. And so it fried the cord, but thank God it didn't fry the laptop. So this is a loaner cord until my cord and my battery come in. Pretty much this laptop has to be plugged in. You cannot It has to be plugged in at all times. If this thing gets unplugged in the middle of a live, the live is gone, done.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope that's all they do is that one video.
Yeah, me too. I hope they leave you alone. That stinks.
And
I bet it was
I
a
went
really good content video too. I
I
bet it
went
was
back and
probably would have scared me
watched
to
it
death.
like 4 or 5 times, and I hate watching myself.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
watching the video over and over again, looking. I don't see anything, and the only thing I can think of is just the content of it, of bad stuff
Yeah.
that happened. But I never said it.
Just a
But
warning, just warning people. They don't want people to be warned. Though I do fear what I know the content to be of the video, though I did not watch it. I fear that what you say may actually happen. You know, hence the
Yeah.
reason we had to go buy some Tic Tacs from the store, you know, to go in the Tic Tac dispenser, you know. So, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. There's my own little, that just came out of my brain. These things just come out of my brain and come straight out of my mouth.
You
Yeah.
got a kitty cat over there
I know.
climbing the wall.
What is it? Miley, what are you doing? Luckily, that wall is made of rock. It's like stone. That's like the accent. That's the accent wall. It
Well-
had a where the garage was built on. There was like an awkward piece where it didn't quite match up where it'd been built on. So we had that left from the archway in the living room. So my idea was to put it there like an accent wall, and then right above it is that right up there on the top. It looks like wood. That's leftover pieces of flooring that was on our floor in the living room.
Oh.
So it's made, you know, so that was I didn't put it there, but it was my idea to put it there, if that makes any sense. But I'm a girl. I don't know how to do nothing like that.
I was
Had a vision.
I was recording one day, and one of my cats climbed up the green screen and was just sitting there and turned around and looked at me. I probably should have left it in there because it was funny, but I had to get up and get the cat down. But it looks like the cat's floating in the midair because it's a green screen. All you get to see is a cat going like that.
Molly's up there licking her chops. What are you doing up there, girl?
I should have left it in there, but I didn't.
Yeah, sometimes I leave things in there for comic effect. So you think, oh, she just doesn't know how to edit it. Sometimes I do know how to edit pieces. I just leave them because I'm like, oh, that makes it funny. Like me cracking up laughing in the middle of a cooking video. That's definitely noteworthy. Now, then there's the comic things I add, like me dancing in the video. You had to have been watching the video all the way through to know that I was doing that.
Yeah, I seen it.
Hello.
I just didn't comment about it.
Some people saw it. They just didn't comment. And of course, that wasn't done with the music. That was just done. And then I knew it would be with music. So I was just making, a joke just to see. I just wanted to see if anybody would say anything. I'm watching the comments, watching the comments. Like, nope, nobody said anything. Nope, nobody saw it. I said, they must be doing what I'm doing their chores, and it's playing, but they're not watching it. They're just listening to it, which is, I do that. I do the same thing.
Hi, Jan.
Yeah. Hello, Jan. We took your live a little bit too far, almost 3 hours later. Oops. But since Pafford wasn't going live and Yogi Hollow Farm wasn't going live, we're just sitting here chitter-chatting.
I thought John Will It Grow went live on
he used to.
Fridays.
He used to, and then he stopped. And then every once in a while, he still does. Okay, let me pull up
Oh,
his comment.
Ed's live right now.
Oh, Ed's live. Ed's
Yeah.
supposed to be on this live.
Oh, he said bad news.
Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I talked to Ed earlier today on the phone because we were talking about who was going to do the live, because she asked both of us to do it. So it was going to be either him or me. And then I was supposed to pull it up and he was supposed to come join me on the live. Yeah, good question. Well, originally Ed was not on the live because he was in a bad area that he was going to have a problem.
Look who shows up.
So I guess, I mean, that was 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago. So he's probably driven into an area in which he's no longer having problems.
John's ears must burn or something. He just jumps right on YouTube when somebody talks about him.
Oh, Ed, yeah. Ed is live. Who's over in Ed's live? Maybe we should go join Ed's live. How many people are in Ed's live?
12.
12. Okay. Can one of the moderators put up Crazy Ed's Homestead's link? And we'll go say hi to Edward. Edward, he's going to love that. Edward, that just came out of my mouth. Don't know where that came from.
There you go.
Maybe I'll go have some Friday night spirits now. I think I still have some sangria left in the fridge from when Miss MB was here. It's been sitting there all this time. Just for some reason, Friday nights makes you think, hey, I should go have something. All right, guys. So you guys go by and give a love rate to Mr. Ed, Crazy Ed's Homestead over there.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah, Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed. I don't remember how that goes. Hey, John at Willow Grow. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. Sorry about that.
Bye, everybody.
I'm just like, yeah. Thank you for coming up, Charles.
You're
go
welcome.
give Growing with Hudson. Hello, welcome. We are going to go over and join Crazy Ed's Homestead on his live. So if you guys will go over there and tell him that Gail Southern Living sent you his Thorhaven Farm. Sounds fun. Hello, Cute Kitchen and Beyond. Sorry, we're going to go over and check out Ed's live. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye, everyone. Tell him Gail Southern Living sent you. Tell him Love Raid. All right, bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming by.